Hello, welcome back to another episode of Two Dudes Drinking Beer. Today is a very special episode we have for you. Currently, as you can see, there's two people here besides us two. So go ahead and introduce yourself, guys. You've been here before.
My name is Sai. Follow me at official twice on Instagram.
Love it.
And I'm DJ Phantom. You can follow me at DJ Phantom underscore.
My name is Alec.
This is Alec. He's last. They're two very good friends.
Tell them why they're here. Why they're both here at the same time.
I'm getting to it, my guy.
Fucking
I'm getting to it,
We only got
dude.
2.5 hours.
2.5. Okay.
You want to time it? Let's.
So today, we've been doing this podcast for 25 weeks. This is episode 50.
Woo!
So I'd want to have it with the boys. That's why it's called the boys. So episode 50. It's a nice little summery theme in the middle of fucking November 1st.
Yeah.
At the time of recording. A nice chilly breeze, good weather, good people, good beer, natural ice. Let's get this show on the road.
Let's do it.
Cool.
I mean, it wouldn't be like a pool if you don't piss on it. So like.
Yeah, no, someone needs to take a pee. Otherwise, it's not going
I'll
to be
pee in the pool later.
The pool we all want.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, we'll make it like how we used to the bonfires in like middle school and high school.
Hell yeah.
Like, we'll put it out.
Yeah.
Oh man. So hey, Raul, how was your Halloween?
I just wanted a beer.
All right. So I guess.
Cheers, bitches. This is episode 50. And then talk about yourself.
How was your guys' weekend?
It was He's already talking.
Cheers.
I know, that's what I'm saying. How was your weekend? Okay, well, don't fall into the pool.
Or do. Who
All
cares?
right.
So you actually did something for Halloween.
No, but
Irresponsible.
yeah, very irresponsible. I was kind of iffy about it at first. My friend invited me to. It was like a private party or event, whatever. She's like, "Hey, buy the ticket. It's like $50." So I did, and I ended up getting a room over there in Monterey Park. But the party was so exclusive that only within 30 minutes they send you the real address. So the party was like in the middle of fucking Compton, like right next to some fucking train tracks.
Was it like an after hours party? Was it an underground party?
No, it was in the warehouse. Yeah, kind of. It looked like a mechanic shop.
Because I've been to an after hours party, and you have to. So the only way to get into an after hours party is to know someone who runs an after hours party, and they send you like messages like repeatedly in this group chat.
Oh.
It's like, hey, we're doing this.
No, this was, dude. I don't know. My friend just sent me the link, and I went for it. But her sister was the one that found this thing. And so before you went inside, they check your temperature and make sure that you were wearing mask. So there was like a whole like section of just screening, and I mean it was legit. I mean it was fun, and I just ended up getting like really hammered even by the time I got there.
Hell yeah.
And
I mean, as long as you had fun.
yeah, oh,
And you're safe about
He
it.
said, oh.
Like as long as you're not like driving or nothing. Like
I wasn't.
I was wondering what those were for. I was like, who's going to put their fucking poodle in a fucking pool donut and let it float around?
for real.
Yes!
They're cup holders.
Jesus Christ.
On the floor in a bucket of water?
You can put them in a regular pool.
Bro, what was saying about his
Hey
weekend?
man, you know what? We might be
Yeah.
in a garage right now, but just imagine that you're on
Don't
the beach.
ruin the illusion.
Just imagine that you're on the beach in Bali.
I'm always in Bali.
Yeah.
Bull nips.
But yeah, I blacked out. So
Subscribe to his.
So it was successful.
it was really successful, and I just ended up buying a lot of drinks. I'm scared to look at my credit card.
Oh.
But
I felt that pain.
it was
me
a lot
every
of fun. Oh yeah, and my friend was telling me, he's like, "Oh yeah, I knew you were lit." I'm like, "How?" It's like you were doing the worm.
You did the worm?
I did the worm out of like fucking whatever.
In like a dance circle or
yeah,
something?
yeah. No, I just fucking did
didn't
it
even know
for
you
no
danced.
reason.
Raul was in
Do you
a fucking
remember it?
dance battle and doing
I
the worm.
remember like
He's secretly a Jabberwocky.
they were telling me about it. They're like, "Oh yeah, you did the worm." I'm like, "I did." He was like, "Check your overalls." And I fucking checked. I'm like, it was like fucking dirty right here. I'm like, oh, I'm a fucking moron.
Did you buy overalls specifically to be Mario, or did
No,
you just use them?
I always wanted to get overalls. For the longest time, I've been looking for black overalls, and I could never fucking find them anywhere. I only find white, brown, or blue. And I'm like, I guess I'll get blue, you know?
You can pull off overalls though. Those shits look
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it works for you.
Well, I need to like fucking cut them because they're a little longer on me. Cause I mean,
You could just cuff them.
nah, I just
It's the
want to.
same thing.
Hey, they're my overalls. I can do what I want.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad. I mean, I can just.
I was about to say, like, is there a frog in the pool?
I'm a child when it comes to water. Sorry.
So you're gonna drown.
Let's say you want a boogie board too?
I'm an excellent swimmer.
Harambe takes out for Harambe.
I
you
bet
guys.
we could all still, if Raul, Ryan, and I really wanted to, we'd still drown you in this little pool of water.
You're kidding me? That's not even a challenge.
Yeah.
This is
You don't need water to fucking drown someone.
an inch deep.
It only takes an inch to drown.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes 10 seconds to die.
You say that now.
So you had a good Halloween.
Yeah.
Safe to say.
Well, as safe as can be. I remember like going to the porta potty and then the next thing I woke up in my room. So
That's it?
You
Blacked out.
Yeah. And then from the recollection, I tend to open like the doors while cars are moving. So I open up the door in the middle of the freeway on I-10.
Remind me the next time I drive you when we go out to turn on child locks.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, because it's like, oh yeah, you said you needed some air, so they were starting to roll down the window, and I fucking opened the door. And then like, good thing you were fucking buckled up and everything. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I did, and I was like, so fucking apologetic. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Don't remember anything.
Yeah, I don't remember any of this. And I woke up and only like my hooks of my overalls were undone, and I was like fucking that scene from or whatever movie it is where they're like laying on top of the money. It's like Bill Burr and the fat guy.
Oh, Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Oh, when on top of the money, it's like this. That was
Yeah.
me. But with the I'm like, dude. My,
Overalls make you feel like $1 million.
no, but
And
like
on a
I
bed
wasn't.
with no money.
Yeah. But my feet were like still touching the ground. I was wearing my boots and everything, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And then I just got undressed and went to my bed. And then later on I started piecing things together, and then yeah, that was it. And the worst fucking hangover. I started doing shots. I don't do shots.
Really?
Yeah, I don't do vodka. But last night,
Vodka's gross.
But last night was a great idea.
Depends.
Fucking Paul came out. That's my
Alter
alter
ego?
ego. Yeah,
Your
Paul
drunk
came out and
alter
was like,
ego.
"Fuck it, let's do shots," you know. And I was chasing the
Is Paul white?
Paul. Yeah,
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Because a white dude named Paul would definitely be like, fuck it, let's do shots, bro.
yeah. That was definitely me.
Love the dedication.
And also when I worked at that
Just hang
place, like I'm not gonna say the name, but like all the emails that would say Paul, hey, like I had an Uber fucking call me Paul, and I fucking canceled on him. Like,
Really?
yeah. He's like, hey, you're Paul. No, I just fucking cancel. But it says,
Do I look like a Paul?
Yeah, it says I'm here. I'm like, no. But
I
yeah,
didn't call an Uber.
Best $5.50 you've ever wasted on an Uber.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, dude. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had fun from what I remember, and I'm glad I'm here. I'm okay.
With the boys.
With the boys, yeah. If I ever get married, it's gonna be on a Friday because Saturday's for the boys.
Yay.
And kill me next time I say that.
You will get
please.
divorced
Yeah.
very quickly.
Yeah, just end my life, dude.
So
Just
it's gonna be
like,
a short-lived marriage.
yeah. But how was you guys this weekend, or holiday?
Let's just throw it over to Ryan. How was your weekend? How was your Halloween?
I mean, it was all right. It was the last day of my work week, so like once I clocked off at 6, it was like, yay, my weekend's here. And then other than that, took a shower, called you guys, said we're doing a movie night. Went and got some candy and some snacks and shit like that to munch on, do a horror movie marathon. And yeah,
What was your least favorite movie that we watched?
Borat.
Borat was
How dare you?
Borat wasn't bad.
Borat was pretty
wasn't
good.
bad.
Not.
Not.
The most disappointing, you said?
Your least favorite.
Least favorite.
Same.
Which one was the worst?
I mean, I want to say that You Can't Kill Stephen King movie.
That was the best. How dare you?
Because
That was for sure the worst movie I've ever seen.
it was so goddamn bad. Well, because it was like, because it's made to be bad and because it's so predictable, it basically just turns into commentary of just like, I bet you this guy turns this corner and he's right there. And then like that, like it happens, and of course it's like they do all the horror movie tropes that you already expect. So at the by the time the entire movie's over, you're just like, Yeah, I could have wrote a better script than that. Are you kidding me?
They done did it all.
Like,
What movie's worse,
it
that
also-
one or Citizen Kane?
Citizen Kane's a fucking
He hates
terrible
Citizen
movie.
Kane. Isn't it
it's
considered
not
a classic?
It's not. I mean, it's iconic. Yeah.
Because of all the shots that they use and whatever angles.
So
whatever.
film
Yeah.
students, it's the holy grail of cinema, but it's just a fucking boring movie.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
having to watch the intro in mass
Rosebud.
media for like finding like frames and like what can develop what through like or frames that can develop the story without saying words. And then, like,
Rude.
yeah.
I want to make sure it didn't go off.
And then I think we ended up doing like some like I had to do like a remake of Casablanca, and I'm like,
Gross.
excuse me, Casablanca is amazing.
Is it
Boring
like some
too.
dude?
I hate any movie that comes out from 1995 or before.
Really,
It's like
Oh,
that's
so you,
sad,
so,
man.
so
Are
you hate
kidding me?
World War II. I see.
Yeah, they're just fucking slow and boring. Nothing happens. The storytelling is just not good.
Yeah.
Old movies fucking suck because they're slow and nothing happens.
Tell me more. Tell me more. He
Did you
put
get
up a
Barry
fi-
Fox?
Grease, terrible.
Dude, okay, you're the third person that says it's fucking like they hate fucking
Grease.
Grease. Oh my god, why did I say Caesar? Dude,
I
I'm
mean-
having a stroke.
by all means, everybody has their opinion, but I can get if people are like, I fucking hate musicals because
Yeah.
that's basically that.
I love
that-
musicals.
Yeah, like, and I
I don't
re-
like Grease because it's old.
like the one that I've gotten flack for a lot is Rocky Horror Picture Show. Have any of you guys seen that?
I'm
know
pretty
it's
sure
a-
I saw it with you at
I
one
know
point.
it's a thing. but-
It's the one that's got like Tim Curry and Susan Sarandon when she's like super young. But anyway,
No.
but it's a really good musical. It's just it's a very abstract story. But like I've told people like, oh, I love like Rocky Horror Picture Show, and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like,
So
It's
much.
not-
So many things.
I'm
I
like,
don't even know where to
I'm
start.
like, well, obviously more than you than me, but yeah, I'm fucked up. Whatever.
I like Little Shop of Horrors. Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me.
I
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Little Shop of Horrors is the
How
plant
to
that
speak
eats
retard.
people. It goes real big. I'll show you a picture. You'll know exactly what it is.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't speak.
I'm thinking of a fucking Venus flytrap right now.
I don't speak
Well,
our
wait,
order.
well,
Pretty
here,
fun.
Do I?
Alex, did you ever watch Dexter's Laboratory
You
when
just
you
call
were a
me
kid?
Alex?
I said Alec.
Alex.
Alex.
Oh, I was gonna say, dog.
What?
Bodies.
Really?
Right now, episode 50.
Right
me
now,
and Ryan
in the
go
kiddie
bodies
pool.
Yeah.
in
Try
the
me.
kiddie pool.
Did you ever watch Dexter's Lab when
Never
you were a
seen
kid?
it.
Barely. I've
Yes.
only seen the episode where he fucking eats the burrito and he thought he was gonna die.
That's me. But so remember the episode where they do all that, like there's all like the stuff in the backyard, all the weeds that they're killing and chopping up. Okay, so at the end of that, they parody Little Shop of Horrors because his dad's head's stuck in the ground and he's talking and shit, like the plant.
Got it.
Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me.
I have a question. What's your most like embarrassing moment that you think you'll share, like with everybody? Like,
Well, it's not the most embarrassing moment if you're not willing to share it.
hold on.
Can I catch you off real quick? Why wouldn't we share our most embarrassing moment if we lived the most embarrassing moment in front of people?
That is a good question.
Telling the story can't
That
be
makes no fucking sense. to
Telling
me.
the
My brain
story-
is running too slow right now.
telling the story of your most embarrassing moment can't be as embarrassing as when you first lived it. So
No,
what's the
no,
shame?
it can't. It can if you like if it was that bad. Okay, let's talk about like when you ask out your crush, like how, fuck. Like what's the most
Can't relate.
embarrassing like that you got rejected or how like were you feeling? If that makes sense.
I don't really have that many embarrassing moments.
Or that many crushes.
I mean, crush. Oh.
Well, I have a lot of those. Do I act on them? No.
You had a lot of crashes. Crashes.
Crashes.
Yeah. yeah.
Alec has had.
No,
a lot of
I know.
crashes.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
had a lot of
I was
crashes,
looking
too.
at him. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't had anything like too embarrassing happen with crushes. I'm trying to think.
Like for me, there was this girl that was in my class, and she was always so. I don't know. She was nice to me, but she would always like hold me or go like this or like just
Like
tap me.
super physical.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm like, does she like me? Does she not like me? And I remember I got like fucking drunk. And then I was outside her house, and she's like, "Oh, you're gonna drive home?" I'm like, "No, I think I'm gonna get an Uber." And she was gonna move away, so I was like, "Do you want to go on a real date?" And she was like, "Why?"
Hey man, I can't even play.
Damn, she just said why?
Yeah. She's
Like it was a secret.
yeah. No, kind of like I'm like, yeah. Like, do you want to go on? Would you like to go on a date with me? And then she's like, "Why?" Like a real date. I'm like,
Who the fuck are you?
So I'm like, and I'm like, I kind of started like stuttering.
Not.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Yag Shamash.
so I was like, oh, okay. And then she went inside her house, and I'm like, all right. So I just waited for my Uber. She didn't know I smoke. So like, I fucking pulled out my pack of cigarettes, and I started like fucking just ripping through cigarettes. So I was like, getting like calming down, whatever. I'm like, dude, I can't believe I did it. And she only gave me like that answer. But she would tell like her friends, like, oh yeah, we're going out. We're going like, oh, can I come
We're
with you guys?
dating kind of, or
Kind of like we're going out, like, oh,
Like we're going on a date, but we're not like an item.
yeah, basically. She's like, let's go.
Well, that's
like,
what dating is, right? I mean,
Not if you don't go on dates.
yeah.
oh, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
Because she'll like
You're just lying at that point.
her friend would
Then
be
you're
like,
just
can I
fishing.
go with you guys?
What's it called? Status.
Yeah, her friend would be like, hey, can I go with you guys? And then she's like, no, we're going on a date. I'm like, okay, I guess, but
How old were you?
well,
12.
nah, 21.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was.
It sounded like high school because I feel there's a lot of people in high school who go through that phase where like, okay, so I guess the most embarrassing thing for me when it came to like girlfriends is the first girl I ever asked out.
Hold on, let me put a pin on that. Let me finish,
Yeah.
and then before I lose my shit or I lose my train of thought.
Lose my shit.
No, but
Proceed.
like, I remember her room was facing the
Nice.
door, or like facing out in the street, and then like I was just like smoking cigarettes,
Do you get
but she didn't
taco
confront
or-
me right there. She's like waited
made a
for me to
DiGiorno
get into
pizza
the
for
Uber.
dinner.
I just want to remind you assholes that when he's telling a story, the microphones are right in front of your
I
faces.
know, I was whispering.
Just so you know.
I was whispering.
And yeah, so I got into the Uber, whatever, and she waited for me to get into the Uber to text me. It's like, you still smoke? You still this? And I'm like, dude, why does it matter? I'm like, why? Like all of a sudden, like this is the fucking deal breaker, or quote unquote, like. It's like, yeah, I don't think we can be friends because
She dumped your ass.
basically
after
yeah.
no dates.
Yeah.
Do you still talk to this woman?
No. She's like, oh, can I have my stuff back? So she was waiting for me to like,
You guys never dated or hung out, and you still ended up with some of her shit.
cause she would come over my house all the time.
Oh, okay.
So
So you were like,
And then she was
you
like,
just fucking.
deuces.
I had a friend like that.
Yeah.
and and so she's like, oh, I was like hoping for you to see you. Like, can I get my stuff back? And so I just fucking UPS it to her. I was like, here you go.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, here's
It's
the
like you have to drop it off.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, here, like, I'm like, here's a tracking number, whatever. It should be there tomorrow, like next day.
Damn.
Yeah.
You even
You
paid for
paid
the
for
next day
next
shipping.
Yeah.
You paid
Hey.
for next day shipping.
Yeah.
80
What was it?
bucks.
Like a sweatshirt and like a pair of panties?
It was like 2 books and like
Nerd.
a fucking sweater. So I was like, I'm like, all right, fuck
I
it,
would have
whatever.
wrapped the books in the sweater,
Yeah.
drove by,
I mean,
threw it out like a
was,
baby.
It was local, so it wasn't that. It was only like $60. So.
the fuck? You paid $60 for a goodbye to this girl?
Simp.
Hey, no, fuck that. No,
Yeah, throw that shit out, bro.
No,
Who
it's,
cares?
Depending on
it's
how big of a problem they are.
No,
I
no.
mean, sometimes it's just like whatever it takes.
Just fucking keep it at that
no.
point.
Yeah,
It's
dude, who
to
cares?
prove a point, like to like, oh, I don't want to see you.
That you're a bitch?
Yeah, bro. I don't know if your point got through to her. she probably feels
Your
like
point didn't even get through to us.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You seem kind of like you spent $60 on some pussy you never want to see again.
Pretty much.
You probably felt like Donald Trump in that moment, being like, "This pussy was the best pussy I've ever had. Thank you, but I don't want to see you again. Here's your money. Goodbye."
I don't know.
Get fired.
And then
Fine.
they just come
Yeah, I
back
was-
later and say he did this.
He grabbed me by the pussy.
Election day, 2 days, the 3rd, on Tuesday. Super Tuesday.
I can't wait so I can stop seeing all the fucking ads.
You guys be on Instagram. there's a like a super meta meme. It was like, you know how Instagram below anything remotely political
Or COVID has like
or COVID, it's got the little bar at the bottom. It says for facts
look
and
for
stuff on
information
this.
on-
Yeah.
Someone posted that, and they would screenshot it, and it posted it and posted it and posted it.
Just the layers of
And
it.
it was the layers of it. And then after all those layers were posted, they fucking did the whole voting facts and information. So whatever it does, it like reads the voting words, or it reads something in the post,
Like
and
the keywords.
Yeah, it reads the keyword and it just goes, nope, you need to get the
That's
facts.
a big ass moth on the
I
bicycle
was gonna
seat.
say
Holy
That's fucking
shit.
huge.
that's not a moth, is it?
That's a moth.
You sure it's not a killer hornet?
Yeah, he's got some flat wings.
I'll fight it.
That thing
Go,
looks
go,
fucking
fight it,
mean.
fight that
Right now.
fucker.
Not right now.
Just throw the beer at
He's
it.
sucking the ass off. He's
You
like
got,
sucking the
you got
ass
some
juice
gloves.
off
We'll go
that.
3 rounds with this motherfucker.
Butt sweat.
Zark.
What's a fuck? Did you fucking hear it when it hit the light?
Yeah,
It's intense. It's huge.
it's got some speed.
It's like a Texas bug.
Texas
No.
He's
bug.
drunk. He just
If it
keeps,
comes
like,
on,
he keeps,
I'm gonna whack the
going
shit
up
out
and
of
then
it.
just dropping down and then going in a circle.
Yeah, it's going at the light. Moths are attracted
He's doing
to
the
light.
Kobe.
Why are they? Is it just the warmth?
I don't know. I think bugs are just dumb like that. Because they go to it and then they can't find it and then they go back to it.
I mean, it's getting closer.
For all of you audio listeners, there's a moth. The garage door is open.
A gigantic fucking moth.
That's
and
harassing us.
It's not even harassing us. It's just doing its own thing. But I lost it. It's somewhere over there.
Fuck that. It's on your property.
But I mean,
Proper
we're just watching a big ass moth, and if it comes near me, it's gonna catch hands.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be the first inhabitant of the pool.
It lands at Ryan and I just deck him.
That would be the kind of luck I would have.
Episode 50, bodies go!
I just show up like in an update video with just like a fucking black eye and what happened? I don't want to talk about it, man.
The boys.
How my
I hate
podcast went
moths.
gone sexual. What? My
Gone-
YouTube confessions.
Gone sexual, gone wrong.
Yeah, for real.
2020.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. So I think getting back to that,
Embarrassing
try and
stories.
elaborate to us again why you thought that was a good decision, because I don't think $60 is like a lot of money to mail some shit back, bro. Like I'd be like, come get it and like leave it on my porch.
That's like
Yeah.
at that time, it's like 6 hours of your workday.
yeah, and that's
That's
like
a whole ass shift.
And that's like you actually went out of your way to go to the, I'm assuming the post office,
The UPS store.
the UPS store,
FedEx
and you're like,
store.
"Hey, I would like to mail this to my ex girlfriend." And the UPS and the FedEx lady was like, "I don't really care what it's for." And you're like, "Yeah, we had this weird falling out," and you just kind of vented everything to the FedEx lady, and she's like, "Do you want next day?" And you're like, "I don't know," and she's like, "She'd really appreciate it if you
Yeah.
dumped her."
No, I just didn't want to see her. And she was kind
Did
of
she
like,
hurt you, or what? Because I mean, that seems like a weird.
If you guys want to
No,
know
I just-
where it is, just
no,
track
because
my
she's like,
face.
because she was like, oh, I don't want to be friends. So I'm like, okay. Like, so I deleted her from like everything. Like,
I'm looking right at
I
it.
guess in my mind, it's like, but even if you're not friends, you still spent money on her. So the way I'm taking it is like, if you wanted to like be like, send a message, just
Yeah.
like leave it like, even in the street or on the sidewalk in front of your
Yeah.
house, and be like, come pick it up, whenever it's there.
no, it was just like, for me, it was like, okay, say you said that you don't want to be friends. That's fine. Like, you don't want to do anything with me. That's fine. But she was expecting like for me to drive her house. I'm like, that's not gonna happen. And if you don't want to be friends, whatever, all right, I'll just fucking send it out to you. I don't give a fuck.
But you spent $60 to send it out to her.
And you guys didn't even fully date.
Exactly. So I was just like, because I was getting like mixed fucking signals. I'm like, is it a yes or no? Is it like,
So you were mad, so you sent it to her through mail.
it was more like, she was like, well, yes and no. It was more like to prove the point. The same thing with the,
What is the point you're trying to prove? Because when you say prove a point, I'm missing the point.
like I'm just like stubborn. So I was like, oh, you don't want to be friends? I won't be your friend. Like, I don't want to see you. Like, cause she was like after that, she was like, oh, I was hoping to see you when you drop off my stuff. I'm like, that's not gonna happen.
But she said she didn't want to be friends.
Exactly,
So,
yeah.
so that's what you interpret as like, you were hoping to see me. I didn't give you the opportunity.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah.
your power move.
Yeah, basically.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, and I
Got
mean, when you're kind of like when you go out of your way to like prove a point, to like get someone back, it doesn't matter how much it is.
Well, yeah. I mean, it definitely doesn't matter how much it is, but in my head, it's like, I know that it still takes effort to go someplace, to buy the box, to get the postage, to put the address, to load it and say, here, send it off, and then pay for next day shipping.
It's all the effort you think is.
Yeah,
not
it's
worth it.
like even if you did go out of your way, like going out of your way to prove that point still cost you a lot of effort.
I would say
So
it
in
shows
my
that
mind,
you
it's
care
like,
more.
yeah, it definitely feels like you definitely care more because you invested money and a lot of time. Because I've gone to the post office and it's always been at least 20 minutes to get something.
Yeah, but have you ever been to a UPS store?
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't
No.
know the post office,
UPS store, no,
There's
but
no one in there.
But
ever.
but at the end of the day, like
They're
you
pretty
still drove somewhere. You paid them $60, which is a lot of money, so she get it next day for 3 items. So it just feels like, even though it's a power move, it's like, as your homie, like you
Yeah.
kind of lost.
It's okay, it's in the past.
Everybody has their own method.
I was
of
gonna say
dealing
like
with
I don't
stuff,
want
man.
like I don't see.
It has-
It's the
That's
same-
just my take on it,
yeah.
but yeah.
It's like the same thing with the buns.
Oh my!
Tell us about that.
Oh, I was like,
About to say we were
what?
all there for that. That was
Yeah.
some fucking.
Tell us about
I
that.
forgot how it went.
God.
Oh yeah.
we did
So the YR word.
The Y R word.
The R word, why?
Yeah. She or he.
It.
It.
They.
We planned to. You know, I'm kind of iffy. Can you tell the story?
We like to hang out at Ryan's house because he has a fire pit and we cook food over it.
No, I'm so like fucking
Yeah.
So-
hungover.
And we have the time of our lives.
And Raul operates on BPT, so he's always late. For those of you who don't know what BPT is,
I was gonna say,
Urban
what's BPT?
Dictionary it.
I was gonna say.
Whisper it in his ear.
Brown people time.
Oh, okay.
Wait, really? Is that what it really is?
No, we just made up an acronym.
It's black people
you.
time, but
Black, brown.
because they're always late. Besides
Bulgarian.
the point, I'm on
Now
your
that you
side.
said that,
I'm
your
an-
neighbor's like
I'm an
peeking.
ally.
Yeah, sure you are. Just one of the stereotypes thrown in their fucking face. I'm an ally. I'll be at the rally. If you show up on time, that'd be great to the rally. But, you know, I understand you people show up late to things sometimes, and that's okay. I accept you for
Foot
who you
in
are.
mouth.
I am an ally.
Foot in mouth.
So Raul was late. We forgot we were gonna have hot dogs. We didn't have hot dog buns. So no.
We didn't have
that's not
enough
even it.
hot dog
That's not
buns.
even it. Yesenia, we weren't even gonna make.
The great thing is, like, none of it matters. It's just, like, it's one of those, like, principle things.
Would
We
you
were-
like me to tell the story?
Ryan,
Ryan,
I know
please tell-
Ryan
go
knows
for
the
it.
story.
So basically what Josh said, they come over to the house all the time. We have a bonfire. We cook on it, burgers, hot dogs,
We need
whatever.
that again, too.
And so we decided one night, like, let's make this a big thing. It's the weekend. We're all hanging out. All of us have had like a really good run. I think a bunch of us had gotten raises
Give
at
me a
one
beer,
point.
Josh.
And so it's just like let's make this a thing. Let's have fun. And so it was like
Thanks.
I was like, I'll get
so
all
weak.
like the hot dogs and
You
burgers,
suck.
but
Fight me.
if,
Tell your
but
story,
if
Kim.
you guys could pick up
I want to touch his belly.
a thing or two, like
Touch my
pick
weenie.
up, like
Let Ryan tell his story.
you want to finish?
I'm listening.
I want to finish.
That's what she said.
Later.
But this motherfucker
Thank you, Raul.
keeps trying to grab my ding dong.
I want to rub your belly.
Go ahead, rub my belly.
That's what I was trying to do.
This is shuffle,
Did you
shuffle.
trim your hair?
I did. I shaved. I shaved.
can tell.
I manscaped.
Rough. Okay, so bonfires.
Buns.
I was about to say, are we good?
Yeah,
We're
we
never
got it
good.
out of the system.
We decided that for one day we were going to make it a big thing. So I asked everybody if you could please pick up something to contribute, because if somebody could pick up chips, somebody pick up this, somebody pick up this.
Pretty standard barbecue shit.
Exactly, like potato salad and fucking hot dogs, like hamburgers, whatever.
Or come in decency.
Well, yeah, it's
Yes,
like
bring common decency.
And
just
we-
yeah.
I think I asked Yesenia, can you please bring chips? Because she was like, I can't bring this or this, or I can't find this or this. So I was
But
like,
the
all right.
hot dogs were her fucking idea.
Yeah, the hot dogs were her idea.
She's
Yes.
like, 'cause
And
like-
so
she's like, I want hot
told her,
dogs
I
tonight.
told her, if you bring buns, I will cook hot dogs. And she brought either chips or fudge. And I was like,
I think it was fudge. I vaguely remember fudge.
100%. At one
Not
point,
even
she
for
has.
all of us.
Yeah, no, and it was like
At one point, she has brought that,
like-
but I don't know if it was that one in particular.
whatever it was though. She like pulls it out of her purse and starts eating it, and I was like, "Can I have one?" And she's like, "No, these are like There's like 3 left. And I was like, you brought like half a bag of fudge to a party?
I just remember looking at her like, you wanted hot dogs. Why didn't you bring buns? Well, I just decided I'm just going to bring chips. Well, you could have at least told us, so one of us.
Because can
someone get on the horn?
You bought hot dogs, right? Or
well, yeah, because I bought because we decided let's make this a thing, man. Let's start it like this time, and we'll do this and we'll do that, and like I brought the TV out and shit, and we made a whole thing out of it.
Yeah, dude, you got everything out. That's right.
Yeah, that was back when fucking
a year ago.
Yeah, that was like a year ago.
Yeah, man. Everything's gonna default to at least a year ago after COVID, man. Because this year,
this year doesn't count.
2 years ago.
Yeah, everything's gonna default to 2 years ago, real quick after 2020 passes.
I was so mad, man. Like there was I had something that was gonna be going on this weekend on the 6th, and that shit got canceled because of all of the shit ramping back up. And I'm so goddamn mad because I haven't gotten to do anything this season besides hanging out with you guys. But like,
well, it's okay. We're not worth it.
No, it's cool, I guess.
Doesn't count.
You
said it.
You know I love you guys more
to be
than
fair,
anything.
we're not a Flatbush concert, so.
Okay,
I don't got no bush.
in all fairness, every concert I've bought a ticket to, like a second ticket to, I've invited you to, and you're like, I'm busy, I can't.
You know. It's
Okay,
not
but
my
here's
thing.
the thing: you buy the ticket without consulting me, and I need to put 2 weeks notice in for work, and you're like,
Not now.
"Hey man, yeah, now would be the time to do it." Great, but you can't.
Yeah.
And
well, there was the Joywave concert. And you're like, bro, I forgot.
There was the Kyle concert.
Didn't you work? Or you had a gig or something?
I had a gig
Yeah.
for that, but
Loser.
That was a cool concert though.
the Joywave one, I did want to go to that one. That one was on me. I fucked that one up.
So
So you didn't want to go to Kyle?
I wanted to go to Kyle. I had something else to do.
Yeah.
Kyle was pretty cool.
Loser. You're a loser.
I got
You're a
plenty
loser
tattoos
too.
on my flesh.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt!
Where's that from? I was outside a fucking restaurant while I was like reading that. I'm like, dude, why is he calling me a loser? And you're like, you're being hostile. I'm like, how the fuck am I being hostile?
I don't know. I just felt really attacked when I was reading your message.
Just reading those messages, I'm like, I want to go make popcorn. Like,
No, 'cause
If you're ever in a spat with Josh over text, just be like, LOL, chill. Or LOL, calm down. And he'll be like, haha. And then he won't reply for a little bit. And then just change the subject. And then I promise you it's all good.
no, man,
No,
so just
like,
you know what's really
That's
funny?
the hack for Josh.
Yeah.
Just
Because-
be like, what's that over there? And then rub his belly.
There's a moth. Where is it?
Yeah, because I was like ordering food and I was just like fucking scrolling. It's like, oh, you're being hostile. I'm like,
It's because you
I'm
said.
like, how the fuck am I being
It's
hostil
because
through
you said
text?
fuck off, and I was like, oh shit.
I did
my
no.
fuck.
You probably read that shit in your head somewhere.
I did. I read it as fuck off, and I was like,
Dude, that's the one thing
Okay,
about
man,
that's the
calm
one thing about
down.
when you're reading a text message or something. It's like you can't tell the tone in
Yeah,
someone's
yeah.
voice.
Yeah,
that's-
it's
that's
your
why I
tone.
like-
It's your tone. How you're reading
But-
it by yourself. All your insecurities and all that. Maybe the shit that
That's
fucking Alex says
besides
to
the
you.
literature still has a voice.
Yeah, but that's also
Fuck.
why. That's
You're
also,
not an author. It's a group chat. You
but
fucking
hold on.
bitch.
That's also why it's nice because
Don't
in
be
the
a
group,
douche.
in the group chat we have in Instagram, you can
fuck?
record a voice memo,
Yeah.
and that would be a lot
I'll leave
better.
that
than
when I'm
that.
driving.
But
I
if,
got
it was,
you.
if you had just recorded voice memos back and forth, then it would
And
not
he's
be a
like,
problem at all.
Fuck off.
But
Yeah.
the way it was going, I'm just like, oh shit, are they about to fuck each other up?
But I read it as fuck off, and I was like, oh, what?
That does happen
I was
sometimes.
like,
Yeah, because you were
Okay,
calling me a
yeah.
loser for no fucking reason.
with a Z. Obviously, it doesn't mean anything because I spelt it wrong, and you know I would never do that.
Spell it wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. You spelled some stuff wrong.
Yeah.
Not on purpose. If it's on purpose, it's a joke.
Dinkelberg.
I guess.
Dinkelberg.
No, dude,
You're a loser.
I don't even know where that's from. So
It's from something.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Welcome to the club. man.
Probably.
you a loser?
Oh no, Dinkelberg.
It's from a cartoon.
That's what you're talking about.
Dinkelberg is from Fairly Odd Parents.
No, yeah, I know that.
That's the neighbor.
Yeah, I was gonna start recording and start like,
Which
oh, yeah,
is a Jewish
give me-
name, which means Timmy Turner's father was anti-Semitic.
Hell
Meaning
yeah,
Butch
brother.
Hartman. Meaning Butch Hartman confirmed Nazi, Illuminati. Hot take.
You heard it here first.
This is
Cancel
gonna get monetized.
Nickelodeon.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Cancel Butch.
Cancel Nickelodeon for a lot of things.
4
Yeah.
more years.
Well, this is a Nickelodeon episode too. I bet Dan Hartman would love this shit. Ugh. I can't flick off my sandals, but I would
Him and
have.
his, him and his
For you.
foot, him and his foot fetish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you're a loser. I mean
You're a
that.
loser too, because you have other friend groups.
We're all losers.
But I actually applaud you because you go out and actually do things. You get out of your city. We fucking all stay here. We don't do shit.
Well,
scared.
Thousand Oaks is a fucking island, if you put it that way.
Thousand Oaks is definitely a place
is.
people just go to die.
I mean, it's considered a
100%.
retirement town.
Okay, look.
100%.
Okay, so
It's where
th-
people die.
Okay, so there's Tarantula Hill. I don't want to see anybody. Tipsy Goat, overpriced.
I don't like
know.
Tipsy Goat.
Yeah, I don't like Tipsy Goat.
Fuck Tipsy
Well,
Goat.
I'll
It's one,
go.
of those it's one of those places to go when you're having like a party.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, boy.
But
Even then,
Like,
though.
But I did talk to one of the bouncers one time, and they were super happy when Tarantula Hill opened.
No.
Because
Yeah, it made their job easier.
well, the whole thing was like, because I even asked him, like, man, it's really packed, and he's like, yeah, man, he's like, because all the people at Tarantula Hill, when they close at 10, they just walk next door.
Yeah.
And so everybody who's already drunk just walks over to Tipsy Goat and then just spends way more money and just gets even drunker.
And
Yeah,
they
that-
made that special crosswalk just for them too.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Is that what all the construction was? Okay, by the way, I got to talk about
They
this
made a
construction.
crosswalk right there.
So, are you talking about the one that's right in front of the Civic Arts Plaza?
Yes.
No,
No,
but
that's to
I know
expand
they've
the
been
roads.
building, I think, like
Really?
a whole new set of apartments and stores. over there.
I've seen the apartments getting
So I
built.
think that's why. But I think, dude, honestly, I think they're just trying to like pretty it up just little by little. Like I
think you're
guarantee
right,
you,
yeah.
within the next like year or two, it's gonna be all the way down to like where the fucking like Arby's is. Like
I think you're probably right.
Fucking rest in
We're
peace,
Armstrong?
Arby's. 3 years. I'm calling it.
Yeah.
No,
I'm surprised. fucking,
Arby's has been around since I
Bro,
was a little kid, and
Arby's is
it
still
has
running-
never changed.
Arby's is still running ads. That's how you know they're going
No,
strong.
It's so
but the one
goddamn
in Thousand
good.
Oaks, 3 years. I'm giving them 3 years.
and fucking Ryan's their fucking only customer.
don't
He
don't
goes to
judge
the one
me.
in Ventura
Oh,
or see me.
oh.
Yeah.
Also the Wiener Schnitzel.
I
The
go
Wiener
to-
Schnitzel and see me.
I
Yeah.
go to the one in TO, but
Yep, you get out of your car to get Arby's.
I mean, yeah,
That's
it's down
not
there.
worth
It's
it.
something different other than the fucking habit when I'm at
I
work.
mean, beef and cheddars, yeah, but
They're-
like,
those
I
are
don't
not
wanna
the
get
only
out.
two
Honestly, I've
I've
restaurants.
never
No,
had
no.
anything but a beef and cheddar, and I don't intend to change it. No, I'm not gonna switch up. Beef and cheddar. Beef and cheddar till I
what I'll
die.
do is I'll get like a roast beef sandwich. I'll just get like a roast beef sandwich and then just do Arby's sauce. And it's
Arby's sauce is
just some
really
curly
good.
So
fries.
beef and cheddar without the cheddar.
Those are not the only two restaurants in Thousand Oaks. There's way more.
Well, no
We have
shit.
high
but
potential.
Yeah, there's like
but
12
but
Starbucks.
my,
Yeah.
but my thing is like I only have 45 minutes, so I want to get something quick so I can eat and then like catch up on anything that I might have missed, like in the group chat or whatever. So like for like it's just Arby's, you can just order. It's like McDonald's. It's there in like 10 seconds.
It's like Wendy's. It's really fast.
Real quick. Can we go back to the construction because I wanted to talk about that?
Yes, sorry.
The
you were saying.
101 to the 118. Have you guys been on that
Yes.
exit?
Yeah.
I haven't been south in a
The,
minute.
and then the 118 to the 101. Have you guys been on that on ramp?
Going
Did you-
towards where?
From Moore Park to TO or
Okay.
Newberry Park. Like so, whenever I come over to your house or whenever I leave your house, there's construction on that ramp. And
Oh, where it could, like where it splits, where like one
I
goes
have an
towards
issue.
Ventura, the other goes towards Westlake.
I have an
Yes.
issue with
Okay.
the 23.
yeah, oh, is it the
You
23?
we
take
all
it for
have
work.
issues with
Yeah.
the 23.
Okay, so basically, I want to get confirmation from you guys. Did you guys realize all they did was take away a lane?
Yeah.
That's all they
Basically,
did. Why would they do that?
Oh, because
Because what
California
else are they
has
gonna do?
no. California has
Why would you take away? Why would you take away something you already have? If
To
it
make
ain't
it easier to
if it ain't
merge to
fixed,
the
don't broke
101.
it.
Dude, well, that's what pissed me off is because like construction work since COVID happened has been a fucking annoyance.
Yeah,
For-
it's the only work you can do right now.
because and this is what's annoying to me. So like you guys have been down the road that gets to my house. It's bad. Like it's really bad. Like it's torn up and shit.
Which
And
one?
The like long one going right by the school.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like
Oh
it's-
yeah, that long straightaway.
Yeah.
It has a lot of fucking
That
potholes.
one's
it has a lot of
Yeah.
potholes and it's a fucking trash road. And when like and we saw like there was
they
going to be a
just
bunch of
didn't
construction
screw
work going on, so we're like, okay, cool. Like they're going to finally like repave the road, and all they did was paint a double
Yeah.
yellow line and redo the sidewalk or do the crosswalk, and I'm like, I fucking hate.
No,
you guys.
also they put some like paint on the traffic signs.
yeah,
that's
exactly.
basically
Yeah,
what they
the
did.
reflective or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, okay, they're what
It
they're
actually
doing.
helps me a lot at night.
Well,
Me
be
too,
better.
but I mean, like,
I appreciate you.
have better vision.
Yeah, but also have you seen?
Fuck Caltrans.
Have you been
They
through
have
that?
enough traffic cones.
if you want your traffic cones back,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you want to see your
look for my
precious
trunk.
traffic cones again.
They're over there.
They're in my trunk.
Basically, all the construction that they started like this late, it's fucking ridiculous. There was no fucking cars for the first fucking month was it March or like April? Whichever those 2 fucking days, there
April.
was no fucking traffic, and you could have fucking done all the construction without being bothered. No, let's wait fucking for 3 months until everything started opening up. Oh, you know what's a great idea? Let's fucking inconvenience fucking everybody.
Go off,
thank
Queen.
you,
Go
God.
off.
At least I'm not the only one.
And hear me out. Oh, okay. Let me just take away fucking 2-3 lanes from the fucking right side of the 23 heading north, and is it north or south? South. Fucking heading south, and fucking make the lanes so fucking skinny that it's a major inconvenience as well. Put the fucking barriers as close like over the fucking line, so people that don't know how to fucking drive are like fucking cutting.
And if you notice too, on those on ramps too, it goes like this, and then it just goes straight right.
Yeah.
And then 2 lanes are open, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's gonna cause more accidents than having 2 lanes.
Yeah.
What the fuck were you thinking?
And then the fucking
dumbest
people
shit.
that are like, I don't know, what 25 to fucking merge into the freeway. If you do that,
and then
you're
Google
fucking-
Maps probably isn't gonna be updated yet, and everyone's gonna crash a fucking car and die, and not go home to their
I need
infant
to drive
children.
that way because I haven't been there in a solid year.
Yeah, well, 'cause
Then
you're
you missed a lot, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're
It's
either
changed.
in Camarillo or in Newberry Park.
We should
Yeah,
just
it's 'cause
get.
we operate down
Or
here
Moore
now.
Park, yeah.
I don't go past Thousand Oaks.
We should
anymore.
just
I-
get.
There's no
we should-
need.
One, I've had no reason to since the beginning
No
of the
need.
year.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Besides
Too
the
soon.
point.
Kinda,
It's
yeah.
not too soon. It doesn't matter.
Damn.
That's for calling me a loser.
You are a loser.
I'm just
for
gonna rip
having-
out your guts for calling me a
Yeah.
loser.
I say you're a loser because you have other friend groups, but I also applaud you because you get out of the city. You actually do things. We don't do shit. We are like the
Hermits.
people who will stay in their own city forever.
And I'll be happy about
I
it.
don't want to be that person.
You sound happy
Yeah.
about it.
I'll be happy about it.
I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be a real bro of Simi Valley.
I could be a real bro of Camarillo and be happy.
I don't want to be that person. I want to move on. I want to
Damn.
bless
What
you.
up, dog?
No,
the
but
random
I don't
dude
know. I just like
in the park.
You do other things. You go out.
my
You-
thing
you're
is so
not,
like
sedentary.
if I feel like I'm stuck, I have to do something.
And that's why you went on a surprise road trip out of the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, and that's why like when I got fed up with my last job, I quit and I started doing trucking.
That's why we
Like I just did
Vegas.
I did a 180. I honestly like if I feel like I'm too comfortable, I'm too like whatever.
Something's wrong.
I have to the fucking
There's a term for that. It's like it's a psychology thing. If you have like a kind of rough childhood, you get used to being like uncomfortable. So the second you start to feel comfortable, your brain goes, something's wrong. I have to change it.
Yeah.
And then your body, your whole life will like change it just because you're like your philosophy from like childhood is like I can't be comfortable. It has to be.
Oh yeah.
It has to be
your
something.
brain's just like, what's this?
It has to be.
What's this?
It has to be something new. It has to be something different. Otherwise, I think I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, I mean I've been
'Cause It's
working.
what you're used to your whole life.
Yeah, I mean I've been working since I was like fucking 8.
Yeah.
So like if I'm laying at home, like today that I was hungover as fuck, I'm like I thought I was gonna die for a second. And I'm like, dude, I'm just wasting out the day. I'm like, but my stomach was hurting. Like right now I'm barely fucking drinking because fuck that. But
I'll tell you
Hey,
something for you.
hair of the dog, man.
yeah.
Hair of the dog.
No, but
The hair
I
of the
don't know.
dog
I
gets
just
you.
I don't know. I feel like why not? Like that's my thing. Like don't see us like, oh yeah, like day goes by. It's more like you
Oh, fucker.
I knew that was coming at some point.
damn, you
You
don't have a
fucking
nipple.
pastrami tits, bro. What is up? What up, Cardi B?
No, those are pancakes.
Oh my god. And they're so tiny. His nipples are so tiny.
My nipples aren't that big.
Bro, your fucking
can't be
areolas
the
are the size of a flying
This can't be
saucer,
the
and your
first time you're
nipples are the
seeing them.
size of a micro baby penis.
I'm fucking dumbfounded.
That
You
can't
have
be the.
two tiny baby dicks sticking out of your chest.
There's no way that's the first time you've seen his nipples.
100. The first time I ever like focused on him. I've never like. I've
not
seen him
gay.
without a shirt on, but I've never been like, "Hey,
He's not
Doc, how's
gay
your
no
nipples
more."
doing today?" Let me
I
see your
have
fucking
delivered-
nipples again.
You don't
what
have
the fuck
nipples.
is wrong with your nipples?
He doesn't-
These are perfect nipples.
It's a
Oh,
little
show
cold.
us your nipples.
Raul, nipple party. Let's go.
I'm kind of
Ryan
subconscious.
nipples.
No.
It's
Prude. Nipples.
I,
You can
he
just
felt his. He's like, let's
I'm
just
like-
try and get it a little hard for
yeah,
you.
just
hold
show-
on, let me
you-
flex.
you can just show us. You don't have to show the camera.
Nah, I'm
Show
not.
me what you got.
Oh
it's
my
on your
God.
shirt.
Hey, Josh, can you
Shout
get
out
over
Rick and Morty though. Do you
Yeah,
have
we'll
normal
show.
nipples?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's missing. I already did it.
Fuck.
He's got
Well,
normalized
I'll
nipples.
look
Look.
it back.
Yeah,
That's like
Excuse me.
No,
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 dude,
no.
no. You've got a fucking
Those are
bee
fucking mosquito
sting.
bites.
Yeah. You have mosquito bites, bro. You got nothing. You couldn't give sustenance to a child if you had a baby.
If you had a kid,
I
it wouldn't be
could
able
or
to
I
latch
couldn't.
on.
There's nothing to latch on to.
Yeah.
It looks like you have the chills
Josh
on
has
your
a secret
tits.
child nobody knows about.
Don't fucking touch my titties, you know titty having bitch.
Just moving your hand to see your nipple.
He ain't got
Just
no
ask, can I
nipples.
see your nipple? My nipple looks way better than your nipple.
We'll be right
Our
back after
nipples
these
are the same
messages.
size. You just have
No, they are
smaller
not.
areolas.
No, they're not. My nipple is like protruding at least.
That's gross. Then
It's a nipple.
you got gross nipples.
You have no nipples.
I'd rather have no nipples than fucking milk duds on my chest.
They're not milk duds. They're like
Wait, Raul.
nipples.
Have you ever
They're
seen-
nipples.
Have you ever seen Kung Pao into the
Yes,
Fist?
that's why I said
My
it.
nipples look like milk duds.
Milk duds are disgusting. I've seen some fucking milk dud titties. You ever be with a girl and her tits are just like the size of a fucking like
You mean where it's more nipple than tit?
And they look like
Yeah.
she has fucking pepperoni nipples
Yeah,
with a
I've
big
seen
old
some
fucking basketball
I've seen,
areolas.
I've seen nipples that look.
Anybody have any more areola pink?
I've seen some nipples that look like the cushion on you guys' microphones. And I sucked on them, but that's not the point. The point.
Shouts out to Cardi B.
Shout out to Cardi B. The
pancake ass.
point is there's some big ass nipples out there, and
But you
Josh
can't
is on
control
the
it.
and Josh is the other side of the
Free the
spectrum.
nipple.
But you can't control it.
Josh is the
I'm not
other
body
side of-
shaming. I'm body shaming Josh, but that's just because those are some tiny nipples.
But if you're body shaming Josh, it's still
Like
body
your fucking
shaming.
areola is like discolored. It doesn't
Yeah,
make
bro,
sense.
it looks like you burned it on an oven.
There's a bump on this one.
You have fucking two nipples on the other one.
Yeah, probably an actual mosquito bite, or the
Yeah.
moth bit it or
No,
something.
it's white. It's extra skin. I need to rip it off.
It's fucking gross. This is
Damn, dude, I'm sorry.
I've never got around to it.
Oh my god.
That's fucking gross.
What's your guys' biggest
The
insecurity?
boys. You guys
Since
know.
we're-
You guys know mine. I'm not gonna say it to a public forum.
Fair enough. I'll start. Mine's my neck. My neck's big. It looks like I have no neck.
That is.
And without a beard, I look like a thumb.
Physical is nothing. More like me speaking.
That's kind of physical.
I
That's
guess.
very physical.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's because I
Your
can see that's
accent?
because you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
2 languages and you
Yeah, no one's
can
gonna.
kinda fuck that up.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I mean, I don't know how to say this politely. I don't know. I'll never be able to relate to that.
Yeah.
You barely
But-
know English.
But at the end of the day, like
Where's
I think
Spanish?
at least in here in California, no one's gonna be like, "Hey, you don't speak English well enough." Like I think most people around
Back to your
here,
country.
most people around here are like at least hip to the idea of like, "Hey, there's some Spanish speaking and English speaking people here." It's like
Yeah.
it's pretty normal. It's what we're used to. It's the environment.
That's pretty much my only thing. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about anything. Oh yeah. Also,
Yeah.
I'm scared of the dark. Yeah.
All right.
You fucking loser.
With a Z.
No,
No,
and
with
that's,
an S.
Spooky, scary.
dude. Oh yeah, like when I was in fucking Idaho, that was like drunk as fuck. He's like, "Oh, you don't know if there's someone in the back," and I was like, "Wait, hold on."
That was
like-
great though. Just because I'm sitting there, I'm just like, I don't want to post anything just because I don't want to interfere in this conversation y'all got going on.
Yeah, you never get in the middle of beef.
No,
wasn't
I think at
even
one
beef.
point, me and Alec are just watching the screen as the both of y'all are replying. It's like, oh god, where's this gonna go?
That wasn't even beef. That's me looking out for him.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, you shouldn't listen to music alone in the dark, you know, while you're
No,
walking,
never.
whatever." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I was halfway down, and there was like a long fucking straightaway where there were no lights. And I was like,
Wee woo.
basically, I thought of
wee
that.
woo.
Yeah. And I'm like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "Should I go over there? Should I go not?" And then I saw a fucking old fucking Camaro just like drive by. I'm like, "Time to turn around." I'm like, "No, this is not."
Scary
I'm
people
about to
drive
say, in all
Camaros.
fairness, the videos you sent through the group chat were all like
You were
there was
drunk, huh?
I was
absolutely
really drunk.
nobody anywhere. Like you could have been in the middle of the street at 3 a.m. It was so quiet and dead.
Someone could still be in the bushes. You
Yeah,
never know.
yeah, and that shit it was like what was triggering. I'm like, oh, okay, because I was like drunk, so I'm
That's
like,
why I don't go outside at night.
huh?
That's why I don't go outside at night.
Why not? Well,
Because fucking someone could kill me.
yeah, you can fuck. Someone can kill you inside your house. They can break in and fucking kill you.
I'd rather have them do that because I'd have a fighting chance, I think. I got weapons in my room.
What are you gonna fucking pull out the fucking keyboard?
Then go for a walk and take
I have
a
numerous
baseball bat
knives.
with
I
you.
got a lead pipe underneath my bed.
Like, I'm prepared. I want someone to break in.
I have a dog, and also my dad can
And to rob a Target with a gun.
I want someone to break into my house so I can beat the fuck out of them.
Don't break into his house.
Please.
Okay, so it's a 3. I'm just kidding. I don't know your address, so I also would say it just to be funny.
It's at
And then you can-
312.
Stop.
Don't-
Stop.
Don't.
Stop.
Don't.
No, that's not
Don't
funny.
stop. Keep going.
No,
It
and
was incorrect, first of all.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I'm saying it. I know his address. I used to live here.
Yeah, sorry.
I know his actual address, which is
Right
I
here,
used to
actually.
sleep right here.
Right here. This is Alex's former bedroom.
Yeah, we're doing the podcast on my previous bed.
Oh my god.
I slept here for a solid week
Yeah.
when I was moving back. It's actually really nice sleeping in here.
It's so nice sleeping here. I moved up to your room and I was like, there's not enough space. Like, because in here it's like there's so much space, and it was like an apartment.
You had the microwave in here
I
at one
had
point?
everything I needed to myself, and then it was like I go.
That was
to
the best idea we've ever had.
yeah, it really was. And then I go up to your room, and there's no room for all of my shit. I was like, what am I doing?
It's a pretty small room.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Like, that's why...
It's like a closet.
I mean, it's 10 by 10, so I mean, 100 square feet. It's not a lot,
No.
but that's why
It's more than 90.
It's also more than 99.
Yeah.
It's a little bit less than 101 though.
Yeah.
But that's why I don't have my desk in my room because
There's no space.
my desk is like 7 feet long, 8 feet long.
Just cut it in half.
I could, but then I'm missing half a desk.
I'm just kidding. Don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't do
There's
it.
just no fucking room, and I hate the idea of rolling out of bed, hopping onto my computer. So that's why I have it separate. That's why I wanted it separate.
It is super nice to have your computer in a separate room. I've got the I don't know if you guys have seen my setup, but in my room it's just a bedroom now, and then in like the living room,
There's a loft.
yeah, in the loft I have the computer and everything for like the studio, and that's super nice because I can set up everything in the room to record vocals, but it's also like the last thing I'm doing is getting out of bed and just going straight on my computer. So it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Well,
It also promotes more of like a healthy lifestyle because you can make the choice to go in the other room to go to the entertainment,
Yeah.
or you can go.
You know what else I've been thinking about to do like a little healthier lifestyle thing is like buying an alarm clock because I want to be able to wake up with an
you
alarm
have one
clock.
on your phone.
Exactly my point, but I want to get off my phone because I wake up with my alarm clock on my phone and I turn it
Bro,
off and then I go on Instagram.
There's this alarm clock. It's actually a wristband. It's called Pavlok. So what it does is essentially it shocks you. It's
yeah.
it's like a dog collar.
I think
for-
I've seen
for
that.
Humans. I want to get one so fucking bad because it helps you break
Sponsor us, Pavlok.
it helps you break bad habits because one, it fucking shocks you and that shit hurts.
Does it hurt? What if it shocks you and you drop your phone? You can't sue them for a new phone?
No.
Just don't be on your fucking phone.
Yeah, I mean, it wakes you up.
Well, I was gonna say,
It
don't.
can wake you
That's
up.
crazy.
I mean, I don't know
I
how.
wouldn't want to be shocked up.
I know that it can wake you up, and so like
wakey.
if you like if you snooze your alarms though,
Oh, I don't. I get
Okay.
up.
it'll be like fucking wake up.
That makes sense. I snooze my alarms all the time.
So you can be like, oh, I'm up at this time, and you won't need an alarm anymore because your brain will be wired to be like, I don't want to be hurt in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just like, I'm up no matter what.
Yeah, there's something about pain that makes you listen.
Clever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna beat my kids.
So I mean, I've wanted a Pavlok for a long time. It's like $100, but it's kind of worth it. I had an alarm clock that had a wristband that would vibrate when the alarm was going off.
So you put it on his penis and you just.
On his clitoris.
Yeah.
On his fucking no-having nipple ass.
With my huge nipples.
You have tiny nipples,
My huge
gigantic areolas.
areolas.
Jesus.
Bro, okay,
My
this is the
areola-
size of his areola. In
My
case anyone's
areola to
wondering.
nipple ratio is lacking.
So lacking.
But I had a little alarm clock that had a wristband that would vibrate when the alarm was going off, and it kind of worked, but
gonna say-
it kind of didn't.
I was gonna
Same
say,
time.
just get up.
Vibrating's
like-
not enough though.
Yeah, just get up.
I'm such a heavy sleeper, dude. It takes so much to wake me up in the middle of the night. I've slept through fire alarms. I've slept through earthquakes.
You could
which
slap him.
You literally could. You could shake my bed and I wouldn't wake up. But if it's like 5 in the morning and someone opens my door, I'll perk right up and be like, "What's up? Like, what are we doing? Ready to go? Let's go. Let's do it."
Are we fighting? Are you breaking into my house? I've always wanted to fight someone who breaks into my house.
I have
Let's
not
fucking
helped that
fight.
at all.
And it's my
Why?
parents, and they're really like, "Oh, we're just making sure you're here," and I'm like, "Sup?" And then just immediately fall back asleep.
Really?
It's almost like a dream state I'm in. It's like, "What's up? Like, what are we doing? Are we here? We're leaving? We're going? Like, is there a road trip? What are we doing?
I
Like, what's
fucking
up? What's
envy
up?"
you. I
You
cannot
guys,
do that.
you guys ever answer the phone like that? I get a phone call in the morning,
Yeah.
and it's like a boss.
Hi, this is Alec. What's up? Who are you?
It's like
What are we
a
doing?
boss or someone being like, "Hey, I want to record something." And it's like I got something planned. I'm like,
Hello.
"Hello." Like
Yeah.
I got so good at it, like just faking sounding
Your
awake.
professional voice.
Yeah, I've got the whole thing down to where it's like,
Did you just wake up? No,
Hello?
I've been up for 2
"You
hours.
sound tired." No, I'm good.
Yeah.
How are you? It's like, but
Just
consciously,
like sprawled out in your
Yeah.
sheets.
Your eyes
at like
are so
6 in the
closed.
morning.
consciously, I am not there. But it's like I know my tone is good. At least it's like probably like when you puke in the toilet and you're like you're drunk. You're like, I can't believe I got it all in the toilet. And you wake up the next day and you're like, I didn't get any in the toilet.
Yeah, talk to my dad about that.
That's probably what that's like for me though. It's like, hello.
And just like
This
on
is
the,
him?
on the other end, they just hear hello.
yeah. It's like I'm like Friday sounds good, and they're hearing Friday. Oh fuck, man, I don't know about Friday. Friday's kind of
Or it's like,
What
it's like
time
you
is
answer the phone,
it?
it's like, hello, and what they hear is just like,
yeah. I don't know, but like in my head, that's what I sound like. Fucking hello.
is it okay if you work Saturday?
Saturday.
Is it okay if you work from like 10 to 6 if that's chill?
Yeah. And
Okay, we'll put you down for that time. Click.
I show up late. We called you. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was asleep.
I have no recollection.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I answered that call in my sleep.
Raul was like, that wasn't me, that was Paul.
Yeah.
No, that was Paul. Dude, I've gotten the call like at 2 in the morning. It's like, hey, you up? Yeah, what's up? Yeah. You sound pretty tired. No, I was just waiting for you to call me. I was like dead asleep. I'm like,
Ooh.
That's what I said too. It's like, no, I was just waiting. It was,
yeah, I
I'm
was
good.
waiting for you to call me. What's up? Yeah, is it okay if I stop by?
Is this a woman?
Yeah.
No, it's
would
a
it be?
dude.
Yeah.
I just want a bro moment at 3 in the morning.
Bro's hanging out. You've had plenty of those. With
I'll admit though, depending on
They
what,
needed somewhere to sleep. It's different.
depending on what day it is and depending on the hour they hit you up, it very much be like, no, I can't.
If
Like,
it's
I
a
just
woman, I'm
can't.
like, yeah. He's like, yeah. Just pick me up.
Simp.
Damn. I'll pay you $60 to an Uber to my place right now. How does that sound?
No Nut November, boys. We doing it?
I
Already
already
failed.
failed. I was gonna say, I already
Yeah.
failed.
I was about to say,
Have you passed?
yes, I have.
You're still going. Okay,
I
he's
jerk
in
off first thing in the morning. I'm doing no shave November.
it. November. To
That's
raise.
for hockey, you idiot.
No,
No
it's
shave
not.
November?
Yeah, I've only heard that in hockey. My bad.
It's for prostate cancer.
oh, okay.
Is that what it's for?
Yeah.
Yes.
In men's wellness.
I'm just trying to,
November is the month of
exercise
men.
my discipline. No one?
I got it.
Nah, it's a month for men
That's where I got all my shaving done before November.
because apparently women don't have prostates, but they still have an
Well,
anus.
women don't have prostate cancer. as
They
much
don't
as
have
men.
prostates in general.
Okay.
Is it not?
Question.
Isn't
Pretty
prostate
sure.
just your butthole?
What?
Nah.
Hold on. What's the best thing about being a man?
I get paid more.
I'll take that. Hey,
Sorry, women. I'm on your side. I'm an ally.
Jesus Christ.
I'm an ally. Would you like me to pay for dinner?
I can afford it. You can't.
I was like, I'm an ally. What are you doing this Saturday night?
I don't know, dude. I think
Wanna
for
go on a
me,
date?
my favorite thing about being a man, and I've thought about this
Depends when I get a happy
kind
ending.
of a lot, is like
No.
sometimes I'm just happy I have a dick, and I'm like, I couldn't
Fucking
imagine.
helicopter
I
in the
couldn't
mirror.
imagine being a woman and like having a period. I think the best part about being a man is not having a period or anything like biologically that you have to like really take care of. I also I like the idea of like not wearing makeup because it's like it seems like a lot of work, and
Have
I'm
you
just
tried,
like.
though?
No, I mean I've worn like some makeup like for
Eyeliner?
Halloween and shit. Yeah, like
For non like.
yeah, not to like attract a mate, but like,
I mean, like,
You wear makeup to panda?
but I'm just like a lazy person, and I'm like, man, I can't imagine like waking up and having to like insert a tampon and like do my makeup because every girl I've talked to who does the makeup, they wake up an hour earlier.
Yeah.
They wake up like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning to do their makeup. And it's like, I roll out of bed at like 8 o'clock and I show up just on time and I get paid more. That's a win.
Yeah.
I just like being a dude. It's just easier.
That's
It's
why-
a lot of work to be a woman. I'm sorry.
That's why it's been nice from working at home because I could literally like wake up and then like in the next like 15 minutes just clock on and just look an absolute mess.
Yeah,
Not
it's
give
like,
a shit. Like my hair could look like fucking like Weird Al Yankovic and shit.
And that's
Look
the
all
thing-
crazy, and I could just be like, "Hi, how can I help you buy this one piece of like this computer or whatever?"
that's the thing too, bro. If my hair looks like shit, throwing a hat, a beanie, whatever, it doesn't matter. But like that's what I'm saying. Like as a woman, like as all from the women I've talked to, they have to wake up early. They maintain. They do their makeup. They do their hair. They do so much. It's like it just sounds like so much more work. And I'm
Props
just
to you.
yeah. And I'm not trying to like.
Yeah, salutes.
I'm not trying to like.
But
say
no,
it's a
Nate,
bad thing.
Text me.
It's just like, oh man, I'm really glad I don't have to wake
His
up.
phone number will be right.
I'm just really glad I don't have to wake up every morning and do my makeup and like worry about like, you know,
Your public image.
like yeah, like, and it's also women are just super competitive as fuck, bro. I couldn't imagine like
Depends on the person.
You're
Yeah, but
competitive
so are
too.
men.
in like
Depends on the
sports and video games.
It
Like
depends on the
right now we're
person.
just kicking it. Women would be on a podcast and be like, "Wow, I like your haircut.
Oh,
you can
like
just
one
do
up-
whatever you
oh,
want."
like
and
one
feel-"
upping each other?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you've seen a woman hang out, bro. They're fucking vicious,
I
bro.
know plenty
Women,
of dudes who do that.
those aren't dudes. Then they're not like actual dudes. Those dudes are like just raised by women.
The people who always know a guy that's always done something more than the always person.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
It's like, okay, if I were like,
Who
hey,
cares?
Like, let's say I ran a mile in 10 minutes.
He ran it in 8 minutes.
Exactly. But like, it's like if he were to be like, oh, I know someone who did it in 10. And like, okay, I went on a fishing trip and I know one who went deep sea fishing.
That's just a personality. That's just the thing.
Yeah,
of
and they're
person.
fucking shitty.
Yeah, they're just a shitty person.
I had this friend who did this, or like,
I'm not
I've
saying
done
that-
this.
I'm not saying that's an exclusively male
Like
trait.
one upping.
It is,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm not saying that's an exclusively male trait. I've definitely seen a bunch of guys like that, but that's like because they're like from
And
money.
you're the worst.
They're from money, or they're from something where like their family does it,
And everything's handed to them.
and everything's handed to them, so they have to be that guy who has the nicer car, the nicer Barbie, the nicer thing. Because
You don't need the upper hand
you need the talent, you need the skill.
because you're just fragile.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
But
It's
the
not the
thing is,
materials that make the person; it's the person who makes the materials.
big facts. But from the girls I talk to, it's always constantly gossip and vicious and backstabbing. For us, it's like that's not as serious as being. I'm trying to say being a girl would be really fucking hard, and I'm glad that I don't have to work harder
It's like
at being who I am.
If there's a group of 3 women and one of them leaves, and the 2 are just like,
Two are
"Oh,
gonna talk shit
she's
about her."
a fucking bitch, or
For
she's
sure.
a slut.
for sure.
He's ugly.
Whereas when you leave the room, Ryan and I just watched
He's
another
fucking
episode.
ugly. He's a slut.
No,
Fuck him.
Ryan,
He
Ryan and I
sucks.
just watched another episode of The League and drink a beer.
I don't
like,
know what you guys talk about. You could be lying to my face right now.
Josh,
I mean,
Josh,
they start making-
look at me.
I
well,
am
we
What's
know
up,
you're not a
Matthew?
slut. You don't get laid.
I am ugly. It's okay. I like to think I'm
Have you
good-looking.
seen my nose? I mean, I basically have a fin on the front of my face.
No one's doing this podcast because we're attractive and available to fuck women 24/7. Like,
That's not the point of this show.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's
But
kind
when
of why
it's-
I do
It's
it.
been a lifelong journey that I'm still trying to.
When it's episode like 200 and we have like 100,000 subscribers, you know, it's besides the point.
Yeah. By the way, I watched the first episode of Joe Rogan's podcast because it was suggested to me. It was just him and one of his friends on a webcam, and it was like an hour and a half of them talking. And I was like, "Holy shit,
That's us.
that's a humble ass beginning, bro."
Oh,
Like, that's me.
He had
That's
it in
a
his
hum-
basement. In his basement.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was him and a friend talking about how easy it is to purchase marijuana in California,
Yeah.
Super easy.
and then talk for a half an hour about that. And that was their first podcast. That was legit the first thing.
He's been doing it for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's on episode like 1500. And it's like, bro, holy shit.
We just need people to spread the word.
That's
like,
it, bro.
Just share it.
Because in my mind, I was like, yo, like, when I first found the podcast, I was like, he's got the microphones, he's got the guests, he's got this, he's got that. And then you go back to his other shit, and it's just him talking to a fucking webcam for an hour. It's
He got-
like, holy
He
shit.
got the idea from the Tom Green show.
Yeah,
Tom Green, yeah.
I saw his
That's a
interview.
name
With,
I haven't heard in forever.
I saw
Tom
his interview
Green.
with Tom Green
Yeah.
after. It was literally the week after he was
Yeah.
Who
performing
the fuck
at
is Tom
Copper
Green?
Blue.
Okay.
At Levity.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Road Trip?
No, I don't watch movies or TV.
My bum is on your lips. My bum is on your lips. And if I'm lucky, you might just give it a little kiss. That's actually Eminem, but it's.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
of
that's
referencing
actually a
Tom
song.
Green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
who's that author I'm thinking of?
You're thinking of.
The Fault in
Okay.
Our Stars.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
Tom
thinking
Green.
of John
That guy.
Green.
Tom Green or John Green?
John Green.
I'm thinking of one of those guys.
It's definitely that guy.
Well, it's like, well, because they're brothers, and I know they both release books. So I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure it's John.
Could you
Green.
imagine having the same career as your brother? Like the only good
I
time.
mean,
the
You'd
only
have
good
to
time.
compare stats.
Well, because there's Hank Green. and
Hank
then-
Green. That's the one.
Hank Green, and then there's John. I think John Green.
Hank Green is the one who did Fault in Our Stars.
Yes.
He's actually really funny.
also a YouTuber.
He's actually really funny.
Yeah, he's a super old YouTuber. That was back when like Wheezy Waiter was still doing shit.
Really.
8 equals 3.
fucking. That's a throwback itself. Wheezy Waiter.
Wheezy Waiter.
Jesus Christ. Fucking 2008 YouTube was a completely different like just field.
Yeah,
in
bro. The
general.
format's changed.
Ray William Johnson, all that shit. Shouts out.
Ray
So
William
equals
Johnson
3.
actually kind of did some stuff. He still does like skits every now and then. He does like roast me challenges.
Yeah, I saw
Those
one of
are
those. I
kinda
saw one of
hot.
those
He gets
videos
a lot
not
of
too long
attention
ago.
with
He
that.
roasts people on TikTok.
Yeah, he still does that.
He animated a music video that he made.
Really?
Yeah, but no. What I mean is like when he was at the top of like when he was doing equals 3, when he was like number 1 subscribed on
Number one
YouTube, like,
subscribed
before
for, like, a solid
PewDiePie
week.
came around.
Yeah.
Fuck PewDiePie. Still to this day.
I don't watch
To
any of
this
his
day.
stuff. I don't have. I
day.
can't. I
I
can't.
love
Have,
PewDiePie.
I can't have an opinion of it. But
I'm subscribed to his channel because I want him to beat India, but I don't watch his videos. I don't watch any of his videos.
For
We're
me,
not
it's
going to
mainly
beat
like
India,
Philip- it's like
homie.
Philip
They have
DeFranco
3 times as
terminal
many people
montage.
in the country.
for me, it's like Philip DeFranco terminal montage and then like random hip hop artists. That's basically.
That's the
it.
thing too. Like I'm still like a Philip DeFranco subscriber. Like I've been subscribed to. You good?
He just burped.
Well, and the cool thing with him is that he's kept his stuff very consistent and very close to how it's always been.
He's
His
changed
show's-
a little bit.
His
He's
show's been the same.
he's.
fucking
I
way.
think
Yeah.
I think he's grown more biased around things.
I have
Sure.
noticed that a little bit. Yeah.
But at the
content wise, like the formula, it's been the same.
but the formula is the same. And that's the thing. Like I feel like I know him as a person, which is great, which is why I love him. But like, so like, if someone got arrested for like molesting a child, he's like, I hope you die in a fire. And that's
Yeah.
always been his stance, right? And then
Yeah,
like,
I agree with him.
no, I totally do. Too.
Are you going against it?
I totally,
All in favor of
I totally
dying
do
in
too.
fire.
I,
Raise
to-
his
I
hands.
totally do too. But I've seen also a few episodes where he's like, "This guy robbed a bank, and I hope you die in a fire." I'm like, "Okay, bro, look,
You're being a little.
that's one of
little
those things.
sus.
It's one of those things where it's like punishment doesn't fit the crime. Molestation and rape, sure.
Well, I think him having kids was a big thing. Like him having kids very
After
much.
he had kids, that's what I'm saying though. After he had kids, that's when he got a little more biased
Also,
around things.
Which, I mean, you
his
can't really
channel
blame
and
him
show
for
is
that.
very turned corporate because they got bought.
Well, I
No,
think-
he bought it back.
Yeah.
Well,
He
it-
did.
It turned corporate when he started like SourceFed and all that.
Yeah, and then he
Which
bought back
was
his
great,
channel.
by the way. Like, if you ever want to like see some really funny stuff, go look up SourceFed Table Talk.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like 3 or 4 people, and they're doing basically this like same thing we're doing.
Brought the likes of Meg Turney, who's now super huge.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Who's
you
that?
got Meg Turney, Steven Zaragoza, Joe
She's,
Beretta.
A big boobed woman who makes OnlyFans content and is dating the slow mo guys Gavin Free.
Really?
In Austin.
She's
Texas.
been dating
good for him.
since,
Yeah.
since SourceFed, and that was back in like
Good for
07.
him.
Long
Because
fucking
he's not attractive, so I just imagine whoever she is, I just imagine her being beautiful.
No, I gotta show
Wait,
you.
which guy are you thinking of?
She was in
Pick a
Mr.
slow mo's guy, bro.
Oh,
They're not
yeah.
handsome.
Are you
not attractive
thinking
men.
of the blonde guy or the taller guy?
the taller guy, taller
Doesn't
skinny guy
fucking
with the
matter.
beard.
The one with the beard, yeah.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
dating him.
Okay, the skinny one.
I only know Gavin Free because of
This
Rooster
is
Teeth.
both of them.
Oh, okay.
That's a good picture. But like, he definitely is like, he's definitely shooting out of his league. You know,
Yes,
like he's
100%.
he's definitely got a
'cause
girl
he's
who's
British.
way more attractive than he is. Is all I'm saying.
Story of my life.
Yeah, I mean,
Because he's British.
That's like me with every relationship. I'm like me, yes, like me, yeah, not the person behind me.
That's
or-
her.
You sure?
beautiful.
Yeah. I got it. I can see from.
Look at him.
By all means, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, like
I wouldn't
like-
even have the confidence to go up and talk to her. So, you know, you do you, slow mo guy.
But yeah, but that show had a lot of that. Like SourceFed had a lot of really good people,
And then it got shut down.
yeah, basically. Well, I think the company shut them down.
He started his other channel.
then-
What's it called? Rocket something?
Rocket.
Rocket.
That's his
right?
company.
Yeah, yeah.
It's his media company. That's how he bought back Philip DeFranco.
Rocket Jump?
That's
Rocket Jump
no,
is
it's
Freddie
not
Wong.
Kenny Wong or Freddie Wong.
Yeah.
Kenny Wong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
It's like every YouTuber that used to be a thing in like 2009 got super big. They got bought, and then they just fucking hated it.
well, that's how
And
everyone.
so they ended up either making
Even-
their
even
Because they
own-
lost all
PewDiePie.
their creative influence.
Even
really.
PewDiePie, bro, he was like, I hated filming that TV show. Like, I was so happy because when he said the N word and he got canceled,
Yeah.
he was like, I was so happy it got canceled because I hated the Scare PewDiePie series or whatever. And like, he's like, all I wanted to do was like play video games, record myself playing. That's how it started.
Saying the N word.
I mean,
It
I
was an
don't,
accident.
yeah, but like, it's one of those things like. If this podcast all of a sudden had like Carl's Jr. like when you said like dress like Beachy, I was like fuck you, and then like before
I was like, okay, well, like, fuck, like, this is my show. Come on, man.
our show, and then I was like, all right, well,
I
I,
was
guess
like, he's not about it.
I guess I'll
was-
dress a little Beachy.
I was generally
But
sad.
if Carl's Jr. was like, you need to wear this, and this,
do it.
it's like
Okay, I'll do
it's like it's like getting a job at Abercrombie and Fitch, and they're like, you have to wear all of our clothes all the time.
You mean Daniel Rutschman?
Exactly, and that's who I learned that from.
fucking hate him.
And you have to
That's-
be ripped as fuck.
That's where I learned that from. And they're like, and we're only going to give you a 10% discount on our clothes. And he bought like a week's worth of clothes. He said he spent like $1,000 on clothes, and then he had the job for like 2 months.
Yeah.
He's like, everyone was fucking everyone. It was super toxic. I had to get out of there.
My old manager at Hot Topic, Michelle, she used to work at Abercrombie and Fitch, and she said it was fucking horrible.
Yeah, I'll bet.
She was only,
It's
she was only, I,
toxic,
think she was
bro.
only, I think she was only there for like 1 or 3 months, and then it was like, you know what? They're offering me more money and a manager position. I'm gonna leave.
I think if we got bought, fucking like heaven's prayers. Like if we got bought,
Is that the goal
Thank
for
God
you?
we sell out.
Is that the goal?
If we can make a shit ton of money from this,
Yeah, I
that's
was
not
gonna say, just sell out.
that's not the goal.
I will sell out.
I would totally sell out. And if it was Carl's Jr. and I only had to eat Carl's Jr. for like however long.
I mean, I love Carl's Jr.
however long the
But if
contract
Carl,
was,
but if Carl's Jr. starts saying, "You
I would do it.
really?"
Yes.
Oh, okay, I would try to figure out like
It
kind of the
depends-
contract.
it depends
how-
on the
depends on the
contract.
We would have to
Yeah.
negotiate, man, because
It
I wouldn't
depends on the
want.
contract.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
I, would,
Negotiate.
I wouldn't want someone being
Hey,
like,
Big Brand Tires wants the sports of the
like
podcast.
when you yeah when your teacher was like, you need to format
2
sections.
300
I'd be like, no.
today.
I'd be like, we're not gonna have segments. We're not gonna have. It's
the
gonna
sad
be what
part
it is.
is
'Cause
how
forget
much
the
I can
B
actually
now.
remember
Fuck.
that,
Yeah.
and I can still picture everything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucked up.
If you want to
Fucking
say it
lame
now,
with
but
the
like,
fucking rug and everything.
but my point being is
Today.
like, I don't want it to be like a TV show or a newscast. I don't want it to be a broadcast. I want it to be two dudes drinking beer, hanging out.
Genuine.
Yeah, I want it to be real because
You want it to
that's what I want it to be. You know?
This show is sponsored by O'Reilly's.
The show is sponsored by no. one.
Yeah, and that's
yeah.
the thing. Like everything
Oh,
here
shit,
is
that's a
funded by
good
us.
fact.
Like
Today's B Now is brought to you by O'Reilly's, and is the brain is the fattiest organ, being comprised of nearly 60% fat.
that's good.
Right after Josh, he's the fattest.
you fat
I
head.
still think my BMI is lower than yours, but that's besides
What's
the
your
point.
BMI?
I don't fucking know. We can measure it later.
Josh,
Okay.
I do have a quick question that I do have
What's
to
up?
ask.
What's up?
If I rub your belly, is it good luck? Like a Buddha?
No, but I used to be a fat kid. My mom likes to argue that fact, but yes, I was a Buddha baby.
What does your mom say? No.
Yes.
Please give me good fortune.
She likes to say I was never a fat kid, but I think I was.
What
And
was
then
it?
you were a skinny kid, and now you're a fat kid
And then
again.
I was a
fat.
skinny kid, then I got a job at McDonald's, gained 40 pounds, and then
That'll do it.
Welcome to the
it
club.
was all done from there. I keep looking at that picture of me on the wall from 2014, and that's like peak.
Yeah.
That's
when we were all probably in our best shape.
that is peak Josh.
Yeah, because you have
Right there.
PE.
And then my shoulders
And-
there in the left.
No, we were in college there.
That was
It was fresh out of
That
high
was
school.
college?
I graduated high school.
Straight out of high school.
So I remember that night. So
That's
Yeah,
right.
you
outside
were
of,
cropped out.
That's right outside of Y's house.
yeah, so we were outside of Y's house.
I built my
And
Steadicam. Alec was
It
testing
was
it.
me, Josh, and Alec and Y. and we were going out to the valley to see J-Cab play live.
Yeah.
And I was driving all of us.
You did drive us all.
Yeah.
And then we went on the shoulder to beat traffic.
And yeah, we drove it. We like for like a solid like
And then you said you
2
texted me,
miles.
"Please
drove
don't do that again."
In the shoulder, and I was just like, "You tell him next time you see him, don't ever fucking make me do that again." Because like that was one so illegal, and two like
No one let us back in, bro.
like
I remember that. It was
fucking bad.
scary.
Yeah.
He was doing it because he's like, I need to get to my show.
Yeah, and then when I started working in the valley, when I realized where the show actually was, I'm like, oh, that's like a ghetto. Okay.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a mission. I remember that.
yeah. Well, because it's not too far from what's it called, Canoga Park Road, in the valley.
Oh, are you talking about what's it called Pacoima?
No,
No.
He did live close to Pacoima, though.
The valley.
Panorama
like-
City.
No, it's right
it's around Topanga Canyon
South side
Boulevard.
rather. South
It was
side.
far.
Oh,
It's the south
Topanga.
side. It's the 101 side, not the 118
Like
side.
right on the other side of the
Oh.
train tracks, basically.
Oh, fuck, Encino.
No,
No, I think Encino's
Encino.
Encino is Woodland Hills.
really.
yeah.
No, Encino's by the fucking 405.
It was about 2 hours.
It was in Calabasas. It was like deep, like Calabasas. It was bordering
So
on
Woodlands.
Northridge and Chatsworth, basically.
Yeah, it was far. I remember that.
Van Nuys.
Fuck off.
Not Van Nuys. Van Nuys is way fucking farther up.
Not that bad. It's like 40 miles.
But
I used to drive there
it's
all the
only
time.
40 miles.
I know where it is. Trust me.
That's like going from here to Santa Clarita.
I did it all the time.
Yeah.
Regrettably.
But yeah, I remember like there was like crazy fucking traffic driving in the shoulder,
Yeah.
and the show was like, excuse my language, the show fucking sucked.
It did. It was
Yeah,
bad.
it was pretty bad.
And then like I don't even remember. I remember like he got on stage, did his bit, and then we just left.
Yeah.
Like we didn't say like anything to him. I think like you said bye to him or something like that, and then we just dipped.
Yeah.
And then like we got gas and then got back on the freeway and just went home. But like
Then there was the Boba show.
Yeah.
That was a fun time. I recorded that whole thing.
The
And
what?
battery. I
Go off, Queen.
I didn't prep well enough. My battery was dead the whole time. So I fucked up being a videographer. I could have grabbed you a beer if you asked, motherfucker.
story, fuck off.
Besides the
In the
point.
middle of a story, fuck off.
I was a bad videographer and my battery was
Make
dead.
sure you get into the microphone. The screen's
I am.
off, so
I
can't see the
why I'm
levels.
fixing
But
I am. So, I mean, I was recording the whole set. I was being paid to record the whole set. But my battery was dead, so I had it off for most of it. And then when he went on, I only captured certain moments
like 30 seconds of the first song.
because my battery was dead and I can only record so much and it would turn off and I turned it back on and like battery low and I'm like, okay, well, I can get 45 seconds of footage. It's like, what's up? And like I follow him around. He used all of it. He used all of what I shot. He paid me. It's whatever. That's cool. I mean,
It's the beginning
I
of
thought
a
that's the one he
beautiful
didn't
friendship.
pay
I did a
for.
good- he paid me for everything. Everything I've done, he paid me for.
I thought that was one he didn't pay you
He still has a memory card, but that was for something I don't remember. But he still has a memory card. Besides the point,
for. Good for him.
I do want to check something real quick.
Yeah, just wiggle my trackpad. Make sure it's still going.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah, what time are we at?
We're an hour 22 left,
Oh,
so we're halfway.
fuck! I need to. Hang on.
Me-
I'm just gonna check
This
that
has only
shit.
been halfway. You what?
We're
Me.
an hour and 20.
Hell yeah.
Meet me halfway.
We're an hour and 10 in, rather.
Yeah.
Hour and 10 minutes. This is a fucking dragging on podcast.
Feeling saucy. What's the boys? I mean,
It is the boys. Our content is like it's dense when it's with the boys.
It doesn't really have a range. It's like kind of like everything in between.
It's dense. It's a nice beef stew. Yeah, it's dense.
I smell like beef.
I smell like beef.
That shit.
You good?
I'm about to say
No.
you want to fix the cherry rig you got going
Nah,
on.
it's fucking Wednesday. Everything's gonna be back to normal.
Word. For those who can't see,
So,
there's,
is Raul
currently
and-
tape and twine
Tape and
holding
twine.
the
Is-
microphone for Josh.
Is Josh and Raul gonna go bodies for the special 50th episode?
I don't want
Can,
to.
can they do it in the pool?
I don't want to hurt him.
Sure.
I don't want to fight no nipple titty bitch.
Damn. I'll drink to that.
Respect.
I don't hurt no nipple having bitch.
That sprayed on my knee.
I don't know. What are they sprayed on?
No, it's just.
It's wasted in the
Dude,
morning.
they
It's like
look
they
fake.
sprayed
They
on
look
the-
like
look
fucking animated.
It's not even a nipple, bro. It's just a little dark spot.
Dude, it's a fucking
Yeah,
mosquito
my
bite.
dad might be able to help you out with that.
What the fuck can your dad do?
What
to
your
my
dad
nipple?
gonna do to his nipples, bro?
Spray them on for him.
You gonna lick my
Your
nipple?
dad does spray on
I'd be like,
nipples?
oh, John. Mr. Meyer, stop.
Yeah.
I'm a virgin.
Do you guys do anything spontaneous? Like, they're like,
food.
you know what?
Yeah, sometimes I go to Arby's and see me.
Yeah, catch me next weekend. See where I'm at.
like
Hey, cheers me. Dunk. Okay.
is that a secret or?
Kinda.
I mean, you might as
okay.
well say it now, but yeah, I mean,
Or you can just tell me off mic. That's fine. Just tell me off mic.
Nothing is hidden.
I mean,
Yeah.
you might as well get it out of the way.
I
Dunk.
like to do things very safe. I'm a very safe individual. I don't like taking risks
Very calculated.
because risks are scary.
If it's
I am,
calculated, I'm okay with it.
I
He's a
am
good boy.
fact based.
Yeah, buddy.
Hell yeah, brother. You want a beer?
You want a
Hell
beer?
yeah.
Let's roll a beer. Let's roll a beer into the garage for him.
I'm about to say,
Hey, if he walks up to it, we'll give him a
We're just
beer.
gonna see a hand fucking.
We're currently recording a show, so if there's any like question, that's what it is. If you can hear me, go for it. The neighbor just got home or something. I don't know.
and they will not stop talking.
It doesn't matter. It's perfect.
They probably won't even hear it. So the microphones won't pick them up.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm not even worried about it.
It doesn't
Oh, shit,
matter.
that's good.
Yeah.
We have to describe things for our listeners sometimes.
Yeah, please do that. Don't fucking.
I'm pretty good at that.
No, I know.
sometimes-
Yeah,
That's
You
why I
catch up
watch
the
the
most.
video
Yeah.
podcast,
I'm like-
not the Spotify.
For those of you
gotta watch
listening,
the
like there's a
video.
moth
Yeah.
flying around, and I keep tracking it with my.
yeah, because that's pretty much. I don't.
Sounds like a fucking chicken with
Turkey.
like a turkey with his head cut off.
Hey man, it was a long day. Long day. He's just good. He's just ready to be home. Taking the trash cans out because it's trash day tomorrow. I should probably do that after this
Be a good
Yeah.
son.
if I want to be a good kid.
Yeah, but do that later.
Yes, I said after this. So I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm like, sorry guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take out the trash cans. Keep talking.
Yeah, I would do shit like
done
that just
that.
to be funny.
Yeah,
But,
you would.
Do the trash cans.
What
right
do
now?
you
No, but
take
pass the mic
seriously,
off to
Raul?
Someone would be like, talk.
What do I take seriously?
Nothing.
Well, it
Yeah.
has to be with family and you guys, and depending on if you guys ask me about a question or something like, "Hey, okay, what's your opinion on this?" Like depending on what it is and how you say it, I'll tell you straight out.
You can tell, like,
Yeah. I can tell by your faces, like when it's a genuine question, like, "Hey, how do you feel about blank?" Oh, okay. Now I'll let you know. But if it's mostly like nonsense and I know like nobody's gonna get hurt or nobody's like, oh, there's no meaning to it, quote unquote, I'm like, I'll either brush it off or just fucking goof around. But
Yeah, I feel like at one point it comes down to like how how you present the joke, and then like what's it called?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Thank
I gave you 4 seconds.
But
I counted
like
in my head.
but like
1, 2,
I guess like inflection.
yeah,
So like if I ask you like hey, how's your day, man? Or like how was your day, man? Like
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
can you can
tone,
tell like
tone again.
like
How was
tone.
your day,
Yeah.
man?
yeah, like how yesterday.
Loser
How was
with
your
a Z.
day, man? Jesus.
Yeah.
Quirky.
Like
finger
it's
guns.
all about like inflection.
Tiki.
I'm
so-
quirky.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the
hey,
fuck up.
Hey Alec, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Do that joke, the one that was with the fish, the one with the scales. Oh, that was fucking gold.
I don't even remember the joke.
It was.
What?
It's not even a real joke. I think I said something about
Oh, the piano has 12 scales.
yeah.
And
There's only 12 scales on the piano, and Josh says,
A fish has more.
"A fish has more."
It's a fucking stupid
It
joke.
wasn't a funny
We
joke.
sat at a
It was the
sports
most
bar.
dad joke ever.
And Raul is laughing for 3 days from it.
Dude, that shit just hit me the right way. It's like those.
You're welcome, by the way.
It'd be like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I
it's
brought
like.
you so much joy in your sad life.
Oh,
Damn.
oh, damn. Fucking 10-minute mile over here.
I made
Damn.
11.
Said, "Fuck you."
11. Get it right.
I'm surprised fucking Cake Fatty was able to fucking manage to do that.
Damn. He didn't just say 11-minute mile. He said cake fatty.
okay.
He said you know nipple having bitch.
It's okay. I am stronger than you.
Let's
That's besides the
just
point.
get down to it. Just get in the middle of the pool and just do bodies and
Dude,
we'll be
get
good.
out.
No, I'm not.
Fight
okay.
for the crown, man.
I'm not a fighting person at all. I will avoid a fight as much as I can.
But
but
it's Josh.
But there's
But you talk a lot of shit.
no, and
You
that's
talk
not,
so much
So
shit.
he can run fast. That's why.
yeah, and also I'm able to talk myself out. And if
I'm sorry.
yeah, pretty much.
You
like,
suck. Oh, I didn't mean it. Sorry.
yeah, pretty much. Like, oh, okay, cool, like cool. If I see if it's escalating, and I see he like
You know where the cutoff is?
Yeah, I'm like, all
You
right,
need to run.
yeah, because I've been punched in the face for
It hurts.
yeah. Well, I was also drunk and
No
I was
shit.
like
I
making
assume bodies is only body shots and not face shots.
It's
Whoa.
no nuts, no face.
yeah. No, but
Or
no,
so.
That's it.
No,
I can't. You can't hit a person with glasses.
I'm wearing contacts. Let's go.
Go, bitch.
Fuck out of
I
here.
can still see.
Dude,
I can see you without glasses.
You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you?
fake punch in the air.
Jesus Christ.
You
but-
whip it.
Batman.
But or do you want to do a weight loss contest and
You
lose
did that
again?
twice because you thought the first one was good.
I'll keep 3, 4, 5.
Okay, you fucking whip.
First of all, you're not whipping nothing, and then
7.
what are you naming?
Yeah.
What you need to whip yourself up is a healthy snack.
Yeah.
Bitch, I eat better than you.
You need to eat some. You
I
need
eat
to,
better
you need
than
to eat
you.
some daily vitamins. Stop. Yeah, no, you see my stretch marks and shit.
I don't have any. The only ones I have
You
are on
need
my
to eat
fucking
some daily
arms.
vitamins and grow your nipples.
Yeah.
Nothing is
The
going
good
to
for
You
your
help
get fucking
nipples.
those.
clamps.
Nothing is
Yeah.
going to help those.
Ice cubes. Just fucking stick them on. This guy knows what I'm talking about.
Been there.
Jesus.
If you put ice cubes on your nipples, it makes your nipples hard.
Yes, so does just flicking them.
I could cut diamonds with these titties after.
And you're so fucking gross.
Jesus.
It's episode 50.
The boys.
I was
The
looking
boys.
Da boys.
How's that gross?
Da boys.
How I'm like, how talking about like fucking.
Because he imagines me like cutting his lip when he's sucking my titty or something gay. Probably. I don't know.
I'm not wearing chapstick. Oh my god. I,
Fuck would you follow up with that?
my lips
I'm
are
not saying that's
dry.
not an
They're easy to
excuse.
cut.
That's not what you follow up after being called gay.
My lips are dry. They're easy
You're
to
gay.
cut.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have chapstick, so I can't suck your tits
My
tonight. But,
lips are dry. They're easy to cut. I had the worst fucking bloody nose at work. Oh my god. Let me fucking tell you about my day. So, I go.
Josh, everybody.
I go to blow my
the
nose
fuck?
in the bathroom. Like I get a paper towel. I'm like, and then
Like, what? Okay.
and then fucking like
For deaf people.
for those of you who are listening and are deaf.
Let me fucking bridle this to you.
Like 15 seconds later, my nose is just fucking. It's gushing. It's down. My Naruto shirt is stained.
I was
with
gonna say
blood
my
now.
nards are my nards are covered in blood,
I
bro.
wore a white shirt. I wore this shirt to work. Underneath, I wore a white Naruto
Really?
shirt. Yeah, I wore this to work.
They let you wear this at work?
Yeah, if it's red, it's okay.
You look like a
But
picnic
I feel like
blanket.
it's like it's not like I feel like from what I've seen at Target for the employees, they have to wear like mostly red. I feel like with this, it's red
this is
and
mostly
yellow.
red.
You look like a customer. You look like a dad who's 40.
That's why
Thank
people
you.
don't fucking talk to me.
It's like honey,
Don't
wear
blame the
that.
shirt. There's multiple reasons why people
Every-
don't talk to you.
Every dad
This
has
is a
one
great
dad shirt.
This is a great shirt, but I don't think I would.
I'm allowed
see
to
that
Talk to
wear.
employee
you,
wearing this.
look at you, even
I'm
acknowledge
allowed-
you.
I'm allowed to wear it at work. But I had my white Naruto shirt underneath it, and I fucking got blood on it, and I'm kind of pissed, but it's gonna come out. It's okay. But
How?
huh?
How
I'm
do you
gonna-
get rid of blood?
Gonna
from-
wash it, and it's gonna come out.
It's a,
How often do you have blood in your t-shirts to where you're actually curious about that?
My
I used to get bloody nose all the
My
time
reg-
too.
my regular-
yeah.
Coke addict.
the regular
no
shit I
idea.
use, it comes out. Like I don't do anything special, and it's just out. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
okay.
Do you at least like hit it with some like
No.
Tide Pen or something?
No, nothing.
Bleach, nothing.
Regular shitness just.
Because I
out.
tried a baking soda with vinegar, and that shit was just
What?
Bacon.
Vino what?
vinegar.
What?
Vinegar. Is that how you say it?
Yes, it is. We're
Oh, okay.
Got him.
trying to make a race joke.
No, oh no, I got it. I was just
But
But-
okay,
You
so
ain't slide.
I'm sitting there in the bathroom, like trying to like contain what's going on, and it's gushing. It's one of the worst ones I've had in like 3 years. So like,
You catalog these?
yeah,
oh,
I have no nipples and a bad bloody nose.
no, but
3
those are
years,
memorable.
check.
Though when you get like really bad bloody
when you
nose,
have
they're
chronic
fucking- yeah, yeah.
nosebleeds, you fucking remember them.
I used to get them while I was driving, like when it was like super windy. Like, when was the
and
fire?
you just go from driving to
Dude, I've driven.
Burp, burp. I'm in the semi.
I've driven like that from Newbury Park all the way to Ventura. Like
Yeah.
just trying to. Like,
and you kind of slunch down so you can see. And you're
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, okay. I'm
And
trying
I-
to do my best.
And I fucking blow my nose just to fucking like get this shit out.
Clear the
I do the
clot.
same. You got to get the boogers
Yeah,
out and
yeah,
then
yeah.
just.
Yeah, but
Dude, I hawked like the fattest blood clot out of my loogie, and it was in the sink, and I was running the water, and it wasn't going down. I was like, oh shit.
It's swimming
Yeah.
upstream. You're like, Jesus Christ.
The virus. There was blood on the floor, and people are trying to come in. I'm like, I
1 minute.
I was being a nice guy. I was letting them go in, and they'd seen me, and it was like I'd have like bloody tissues, like my face and hands are covered in blood. And like, oh shit, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, don't worry, my blood's on the floor, but don't worry about
I
it.
just killed somebody in the last stall. Don't worry about
do
it.
your business.
That happened to me a few times at Copper Blues. It's like in the middle of a show, my nose starts bleeding, and it's like I'm in the bathroom for like 15 minutes, like getting my face cleaned up, just trying to stop the bleeding. And I walk out, and it's like completely silent because the band got off stage like too early, and there's no music playing. And I'm like, fucking great. That's awesome.
I haven't gotten a bloody nose in God forever. I feel like
This is like my first one in a while.
I get bloody noses pretty regularly.
I almost never do. Like I don't know if that's just me, but like
You know, leave the house more.
yeah,
I do.
Damn.
Wow.
He said you a bitch.
yeah. Take
I
out the
didn't
trash
say
at least once a day or something.
Damn. He said you don't do your chores around
They
the
both
house.
attacked you.
Oh no, try. Jesus Christ. No, I don't
But
know.
he's
I
not.
just,
He's not defending him, so he's equally as guilty as us, and he's laughing.
oh no, he a
That's
bitch.
true.
He,
Yeah.
he a bitch.
He ain't no ally,
Yeah.
and he got no nipples.
Yeah.
Yeah, they spray-ons.
Spray on nipples.
They look fake as fuck.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Hold my beer.
I think the last nosebleed I got was like high school.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly.
A real time.
Well, it's also
ago.
maybe because my nose is so fucking big, it just doesn't register.
Way to go, Burt Crusher.
Thank
You did it.
I'm in the cabin.
I am the machine.
Now they're just on display.
What
Everyone
in-
analyze my nipples.
What emotion like takes over you?
Pain.
Sadness.
Like
All my homies know is pain.
no, like for me it would be like
It's
Like-
actually pretty cold.
Stop kicking water towards the cables. I will strangle you.
The fucking electricity's over there, ass. Why?
Don't matter.
I can't kick that far. I
Yeah.
said get remotely close.
Okay,
Halfway.
Raul was saying,
like
What
for me
emotion
it would be like
represents you?
jealous anger. Like you know what?
really?
Like
I don't. That doesn't strike. You don't seem
What are
like
you
a
jealous
jealous or
about?
angry person.
but like let's say you're trying your hardest at work, whatever, right?
all
And
the time.
and then someone that's not doing anything
But
Someone who
are you
doesn't
really?
care.
Gets
yeah,
more
yeah.
praise than
Yeah.
That always bugs me.
that like somehow like the people that are doing the worst they fall up, meaning like they get like a better promotion, like
Oh, I make sure that they don't.
you know. But like for me, like nothing
Burn
like
all the
outside of that,
bridges.
like nothing bothers me. But when it comes to like work, it just fucking irritates me. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like people are busting their asses, and the people that's not doing like anything, they get like a raise or they get like whatever. That just fucking the
Well, remember, a lot of those are mandatory. It's like you've been with the company so long that we have to give you this.
Every year is at Target, at least every year is a 3, 5, a 1, 3, or 5% raise.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the
1%'s
only
nothing. That's like fucking quit. We don't want you.
That's you called out like 2 times. Like,
Yeah, we don't want you.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
at my work, it's usually if you only get a raise if like either a law gets passed that raises minimum wage or
You get a raise if the government says so. If there's a law written about it.
and then like if you've been there for another year, they'll give you another raise, or
sure.
like obviously like position change or whatever.
Today was actually a really cool day because it made me realize like I actually hold a lot of power just being as a regular ass crew member.
Well, I mean, you do have forklift keys, so
Yeah, 2 of them. I actually
'cause you're a leader.
They gave me a regular one.
They actually were like, hey, look, we know we can't stop you, so here's the official one.
Yeah, so I have 2 now. But like everyone that was part of like my area work center, like general merchandise, was asking me questions all fucking day, and that felt really good. Like because it's it's like a whole new field. And yes, I'm trying to become a team leader. And this doesn't fucking help. But hey,
I was going to say,
fucking Brian
he's
Cornell.
fucking half naked,
Brian
drunk
Cornell.
with his friends.
I-
I want to be a team leader of Target. I want to fly the plane.
But
I'm ready to run your company. Just let me show you this
I'm
PowerPoint
your
real quick.
man. Corporate America.
Let me show you this PowerPoint real quick.
at a certain point, though, I actually determine who gets
I
hired.
have no nipples, so I'm more aerodynamic running from robbers.
I determine who gets hired and who gets fired. You remember Duncan from Pizza Red?
Of course I do.
He's actually getting hired because of me. He
Really?
applied to Target, and the person who hired him, Tracy, was like, "Hey, Josh, this person said they worked at Pizzeria. Of like, give me the lowdown." Mm-hmm. And I was like, "He's this, that, and the other thing."
Super chill guy.
He busted his face open with the dough roller, kind of accident prone.
Didn't he hurt himself on the job and didn't sue? Hire him.
So it was like
He won't sue you if he fucks up.
it was
He's
like-
a good dude.
I was like, he's this person. He's cool, laid back. I don't remember him that much. I only worked with him for barely any time. But fucking, if you want to see Duncan, he's working at a fucking Target in Camarillo.
Let's get this out of the way. If all of us applied to Target and they're like, "Hey, this person said they know you," what would you say for all of us?
He knows a lot about electronics. Put him in electronics. That's literally all he did. He sold TVs at Best Buy. Get him in. Like he could do the whole.
Sold
department by
over $1
himself.
million worth of products. Bitch.
One P5.
Is a very hard worker. Will get the job done. Reliable with deadlines. Consider him for team lead work because he can carry everything on his back.
Thank you.
Workhorse. Raul, kind of the same thing as a workhorse. Can do it all himself. Open to change.
Seriously, yeah. As we've discovered.
Yeah,
He's very willing to do anything.
that sounds about right.
Also, I think the word's adaptable, right? Like, if this dude can drive
He's
a
he's moldable.
he's multifaceted. If this
Or
dude,
flexible.
yeah, if this dude could drive a semi truck around the country for a year, then there's nothing you can't throw at him that he's just like. Because if I can just real quick,
Yeah.
you ask someone like, "Hey, can you take out the trash?" and they'll be like, "That's not my job," and it's like, "It is your job. I'm asking you to do it. Can you do it?"
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Raul's gonna be like, "I'll take out the trash, and if you want me to install speakers in Target, I will do that too." Like, there's no limit for him. He's like, if I'm here, I'm getting paid. You ask me to do it, I'll get it done.
Pretty much.
He'll find it.
I feel like for a lot of jobs nowadays, it's more about like just like like reliability. To where like if like a manager ever asks like, "Hey, can you take care of this for me?" Yeah, no problem, I got you. So like that way, when promotions and shit like that actually do come up, then it'd be like, "Well,
Nope.
well, they've done this and done this and done that, and they're reliable." So I mean, it just
Yeah,
being there and being able to take care of anything is always a good thing to have.
I mean, you could speak on that a little more if you want, but like, how many times have you gotten the call from a manager? Can you, if you don't mind me, you don't have to give too many details, but you told me pretty recently you were always the guy at work who would just like buy coffee for your managers. You're like, all I got to do is keep these guys happy, and you stayed at Hot Topic for like a year, and you're like, that's 100% just because I'd show up and be like, "You guys want coffee? You guys, what do you guys need?"
Okay, yeah. So that was years ago when I was at Hot Topic. Yeah, because I worked there for about coming up on I think 2 years almost. I want to say. It's actually how I met a couple close friends of mine that introduced me to another friend group. But anyway, because when I started working there, everybody was all cool and we were all kind of on the same wavelength of like, I'm so tired, like this and that. And a lot of us were like college students or working. Still am. And working another job. So everybody was always tired and for me it's more of I come in and my whole thing when it comes to work is like I want to come in, just get the job done, whatever I can do in the meantime, whatever. I have no problem taking care of it. And when I would come in, I'd look at my managers and be like, hey, I'm going over here. Do you want anything? Like, I'm going to go over to, like, Coffee Bean. Do you want a coffee? Do you want, like, a croissant? Whatever. And it was a good way to, one, connect with my manager and just be like, hey, like, I'm not trying to be serious. I'm not taking myself any, like, in a certain realm of thought. It's more of just, I'm here to work. If we can be friends, that's cool. It just makes our time with each other a lot more tolerable, and just making friends and shit. And that's and then when a lot of them found out that I also was smoking weed at the time, they were like, could you take care of something for me? And so I basically became the plug for a lot of the people at Hot Topic between like 2017 to 2019. No, like late 2016 to 2018.
Keeping the oaks lifted.
Because I was working at that sports place and then Hot Topic, and so I was just like, "Hey, when you go out to the Valley next time?" I mean, I can go out there tomorrow. Why? Can you pick up this for me? Just let me know how much the total is. Okay. And then I would just pick up what they need and then just come give them like a Mrs. Fields cookie bag with like a cookie and then whatever they wanted. And I'll be honest, it got me a lot of friendships. I'm not going to lie.
I was going to say, when you told me that story, you went into a little more detail since you kind of opened it up. You're like, you stop at the Mrs. Fields, you buy them a cookie, and you drop the little canister or whatever.
Yeah, well, because like, this is horrible. This is going to be horrible to fucking say. But like, there were cameras that were in Hot Topic, so it's not like I can just like walk up with a fucking canister and just be like, "Here you go," and just slam it on the front
Here's
counter.
your marijuana.
Yeah. So I'm like, and I'm not gonna like be all sketchy and be like, "Hey, can you come into the back real quick so I can like give you this shit?" Like, no, I'm not gonna. No. So,
Here's a cookie. Go get high.
and from watching all those fucking like mafia movies and shit, I'm just like, I'll just get like just bag of Mrs. Fields cookies. Like, hey, you want to get Mrs. Fields cookie? All right, I got you. Just,
You want a Mrs. Phil cookie?
yeah, just like throw it in the bag. And just here's your cookie. All right, cool. And then it's done and over with. But I'll admit, man, it got me a lot of really good friendships. One of like the one person I was mainly doing it for, I was at her fucking wedding. And
Really?
She still, yeah,
Got
like
invited to the wedding for it?
Michelle.
Yeah.
So, like, and that was even crazier because I ended up like helping her move twice, and then, I was at her wedding, did the whole thing, try and catch the like the garter or whatever. Like it was.
That's close to the groom's ball sack.
I was like, pretty much.
Isn't it the thing they wear on their leg?
That's on the
It's on the
bride.
girl.
Oh. You know, it's close to the to the bride's ball sack.
Depends on the wedding.
I'm progressive enough
It
to.
depends on the wedding.
I'm progressive enough to acknowledge.
Yes.
Oh my god. But yeah. So, I mean, we just yeah. It was fun being a plug for a little bit. It was fun being like that guy.
Yeah.
But it is a lot nice when it's a lot nicer when you don't have a whole lot of people breathing down your neck for shit.
feel that.
And on top of that, being kind of strapped for cash at the same time.
I usually say I'm at work just to work, and I'm not here to make friends. But if
Oscar's motto.
if I make friends,
me.
then it
Yeah.
just happens. Like, I'm not trying to make friends, but if you want to be my friend, like, I'm gonna kind of push you away. But if you just kind of fight it, it's gonna happen. It's whatever. Like fucking yesterday, one of my old coworkers from Studio City, he came out here to be a wildfire firefighter. So like he's like one of the people who goes out to fire scenarios. Like,
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Firefighter.
No,
He goes to the fires.
No, he's a wildfire firefighter.
And he puts out, right?
Specifically. So
Oh, yeah.
he goes out to where the fire will, like, in the path of, and burns that area before it can get there.
Yeah. Controlled burns.
So it's kind of like digging like trenches almost.
Yeah, he's a wildland firefighter. So he's not like spraying a hose and whatnot. Like, he's out there doing like hard manual labor, like hauling shit out, like digging shit
For
and, like,
minimum wage. They get
No,
minimum.
they-
he told me how much
They
he
get
gets
paid pretty well.
No, they do not.
No?
He gets $1,300 a month. What he gets paid, kind of nice, is overtime. He gets paid. He doesn't get an hourly wage at all, but he gets overtime, which I don't understand. It's called a stipend. It's like a shitty salary.
Yeah.
Every month he gets guaranteed $1,300. So like it's as much as I make.
Got it.
Which
So
is
it's
not a
like
lot.
it's like first year shit. It's like
It's like
because I know firefighters who own houses.
firefighters.
No, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, firefighters are something else. That's like a volunteer
Yeah.
type of shit.
Wildland firefighters are completely different.
Yeah.
Like
That's what I'm saying though. I
it's
know
not
like I
even-
know like a firefighter who owns like a house
It's
and two
it's
cars.
not the same thing, but like he like they go to Target all the time. They're like, Target, we sell fucking everything. So like
Not fire hoses.
we sell hoses.
Or beach
Not
towels.
fire
But
hoses.
fire.
They don't need fire hoses. They got that shit from the government. But like I was walking, I was gonna go take my lunch, and he comes up behind me and was like, "Hey!" And I turn around and I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like it's Matt. Like what's up? Like how you been, dude? And so I was like, "I'm gonna go take my lunch. Like, you want to hang out for a bit? Like you want to talk?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like
You want to help me shop?
I was like, "I know where everything is," but like I haven't seen him in so long because he's just fighting fires. And he lives just down the street in this community center with other wildland firefighters. And he picked up his whole life in Studio City to come out here to pursue his dream of being a wildland firefighter. And
For $1,300 a month. Salute to you, my man.
after his
Dedication,
overtime,
man.
I don't know if he wants me to
Dedication.
say this, but like
say
generally
it.
he can make $3,500 a month with his overtime.
That's what I'm saying.
which is real fucking good.
I know firefighters, bro, who make more than that.
But that's with his overtime. So
And I know firefighters who make that without overtime and
No,
get
but
paid
listen,
vacations.
they're volunteers. They're not like legit.
yeah,
they're
He's
not,
an intern
they're not
right now.
necessarily
Yeah.
volunteers.
He's an intern,
but
right?
he's
Yeah.
in a program.
intern.
He's
Yeah,
not an intern, but
He can work his way up.
yeah.
yes and
That's a
no.
fucking intern.
Yes and no. Like it's a set thing. But like
I got it.
You can you can make more money, but also no, you cannot make
Yeah.
more money. It's like
Yes.
Josh's body when it developed. It's like you could have
Yes,
nipples,
but
but
no.
no, you cannot have
Okay.
normal size
point
nipples.
is I saw yesterday I saw a friend I haven't seen in a long time.
Same.
And reconnecting with them is really great. And it's really good because you share a lot of similarities with people you don't really know you share similarities with, because we've both been through the same hardships. And I kind of prepped him for this job in a way at Pizza Rev, which is really fucking weird to think about, making pizzas and preventing fires at the same time. But we did some dumb shit. And I actually have some tea to tell you after this podcast about a different Matt, which is super fucked up, but it's really good tea.
I'm excited.
It's fucking really exciting.
Does it need
Rolo's
to
at
be a
the door.
2 DDB exclusive?
It's not on the podcast.
We don't do exclusive. It's either out there, it's either in school or out of school.
This is out of school, but it's fucking, oh my god, it's
Classified.
It's fucked up.
Jesus.
But it's really good seeing people that you used to do or interact with doing well and then reconnecting with them. And there's kind of like I want you guys to meet him because he is literally the same person as you, but mixed with me. So he's a combination of both of us.
That's
Well,
crazy.
we're pretty similar in and of itself, except
I
I
know,
disagree
I
100%.
smoke more.
He's
I disagree 100%. You guys are really different.
He's
Okay.
he's your height, and you guys both have a big
also
ass
gay.
nose. But he listens to death metal.
What?
And
All right.
so-
Well, if he's your height and has a big nose, that means he also has no nipples because that's where the
I don't know.
that's where the hybrid has to meet.
I've never seen his nipples.
Oh,
But-
it's if we meet him, bro, the first thing we're gonna ask is like, "Show me your nipples," and it's gonna be Josh nipples.
How's it going, man? What's your name? Yeah. All right, cool.
Matt.
Take the shirt off.
Show me your tits.
What? I said take the
I
shirt
said,
off.
"Show me your tits." bro.
But I would love to bridge the two worlds. And
He
I
wants
told
to.
him because he just got dumped too, which like fuck women in general.
Wow,
That's
that's
what
took a turn.
I had coworkers forever that were
Weren't
just
you
like,
an ally?
Yeah.
Like,
I
20 minutes ago?
I was an ally, but you fuck with my friends, like you can die. You
sure.
can fuck with me and I'll
Fuck.
take it.
See, and
That
that's how
bitch.
I've
But as
that's
soon
how
as-
I've looked at it between all of y'all. Like,
As soon as you fuck with a
if you don't
friend-
fuck with like a certain person, neither do I. Like, fuck that shit.
But like you
To
can
each his own.
you can
True.
fuck with me.
Raul's like, if you guys have a cute girlfriend and get a breakup, I'm gonna go after her. She's really cute.
No, that's fucked up. No, I
you-
would not.
We won't be friends.
No, I would never.
Kind of where you draw the line.
That's the bro code.
Bro code.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, 100%. And if you guys like, you know what? I think I'll for the first time would be like genuinely upset. I'm like, fuck.
Unless like you genuinely asked me and like you wrote me an essay on why, or just like
You want to fucking PowerPoint?
you had
That totally seems like something Josh. He's like, look,
if you
the
lay-
PowerPoint was very convincing, and if you want to be Eskimo brothers, let's do it.
if you
Yeah.
if you laid it out for me, I was like, this I really like this person. You used to have interactions with this person. Like, can I do this? And I was like, if you provided like enough of a reason, I'd be like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
If you put in the effort for it and it's like, I think they're attractive, it's like you're gonna need more than that.
But the difference between like a booty call and like a relationship, right? Like, what if
Yes,
you wanted a relationship with that person? Then like, I don't think I could ever be like,
I'm gonna need to know why.
I couldn't ever be like in a relationship with that person if I knew you wanted to be in a relationship with that person.
I'm gonna need to know why.
Well, because it's always going to be in the back of your mind. Like, there's always like, no matter what happens, you can be like,
Well, let's
yeah,
admit one thing. When someone's got a pretty girlfriend, the caveman part of your brain goes, "She's pretty."
I'm really good at cutting ties. So
you're very good at cutting ties.
if
And cutting your wrist.
I got no scars. Well, that one's from work. These are all from work, actually. They're from cardboard boxes. This one, the watch is covering it, but that's dirt.
Well, we'll cut my thighs, but somewhere short, so no one can see.
Same.
Fun fact.
But
Hey, later.
so I'm really good at cutting ties. So like if we had past relations, like you mean nothing to me. It doesn't matter.
Damn.
Did you make the noise?
That was me. That was a really good noise.
I was
That was a really good fart noise.
I was like, what? But so I mean, it doesn't matter. But I mean, if one of you guys wanted to go for it, I would need like reasons why, and like I would need to see evidence firsthand.
Oh yeah.
Like if you really,
Here's my DMs.
if you really wanted
I'll let
to,
you look through all of it. I promise.
I
There's
can't
nothing
believe you were
suspect.
tight with that no nipple having bitch. You should get you a real man
If you-
like me.
if you
winky
really-
face.
if you
What
really,
if I go up on you?
if you really wanted the sloppy seconds, you can go for it. I would just need to have why.
Turn it into an episode of Friends.
Sure. I would just need to have the why.
No,
We were on a break.
Friends
I know
is
that's
so
from there.
bad.
Friends is not funny.
I got through like I think I got through the first 3 seasons, and then
That's too much.
Yeah, you really committed to that shit.
I
You really tried.
Tried, dog. I tried.
I got to get pissed.
Go pee.
Because at least like I was like, all right, the first season isn't the best. I'll go through the first season, and then it kind of started to pick up, and it was starting to feel like a regular show. And then it got to like the end of the 3rd season or the middle of the 3rd season, and it was just like, all right, this whole thing between Ross and Rachel has happened already like 4 or 5 times now, and it's only the 3rd season, and there's like, isn't there more than like 10 seasons of it?
I don't know.
Or
There's 9.
9 seasons. So
I've only seen maybe clips of episodes, but I've never seen like a whole episode at all.
I've never seen a full episode.
don't bother.
I've only seen the skit where they do the friendship test, like when they try to
Falling backwards?
no, they try to see if the guys know the girls. They do like a contest. They do like a bet. So they're like, oh, what's Rachel's favorite color? What's this? They have like trivia.
I don't think I've seen that bit.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've seen from it. But other than that, no, nothing.
But yeah, it's just the whole thing,
Damn, he
the whole
peed
thing
real
between
Peed real fast.
Yeah.
the Ross and Rachel character, it just
There's a
gets
pool.
fucking done and over with by the time it happens in season 3, and it's just boring to me. Because it's just the same storyline just getting repeated over and over and over and over again. And I would rather go back and watch like Parks and Recreation or The League or
Archer.
The Office or Archer.
We have one more episode, by the way.
We do
With
actually.
the last episode.
New Boruto today.
Well, we do that in groups of 4.
Just saying.
But yeah, like I don't know, man. Like I know a lot of people really like the show Friends, and I get why people like it, but
Because they're dumb.
For me,
Yeah,
it's
'cause they have no
it's just
taste.
not my cup of tea. Like
got no
They're
nipples.
like for me, I think the one show that I really hooked on, like and I was very committed towards it was like Dexter.
Naruto.
When it comes to like shows
The
like
Office.
nowadays, I remember I picked up
I like
like
a
The
lot of TV.
Sopranos a couple years, like a year or two ago.
You should
And
talk to my brother then. Nick is
it's-
fucking obsessed with Sopranos.
It's such
I
a good
swear to
show. Have you ever
fuck.
seen it?
No.
Dude,
I don't watch HBO.
Well, do you like the mafia shit?
No. But literally just talk to Nick. Anything Sopranos, he'll go off.
It's such a good show, honestly. It's such a great show. I
HBO
understand
is
why
good.
like people were having viewing parties and it was such a big deal when it ended.
HBO is
because they didn't have
HBO's
the
good
internet.
shit, for sure.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked it up at the end. I still
They
like.
fucked it at the end.
I liked the ending.
It was okay.
I almost actually did one of their characters for Halloween. I almost did Paulie because he's always wearing like the Adidas like tracksuit. So I was almost like
Sopranos?
In Game of Thrones?
Sopranos.
in Sopranos.
That's lit. Polly's so ahead of the times.
Jon Snow like walks up with his sword and he's in like an Adidas black tracksuit.
Hey, so I was thinking about the family business.
So,
There's a giant!
So
had
what's
to
up
think
with the
about
dragon, eh?
I had to think about that.
Same. When you said that, I was like, what the fuck? Who wore an Adidas
My
trash
bad.
shoot?
Sorry, that
Game of
might
Thrones.
that might have been bad. Like
He
merging.
starts singing
That's
Run
cool. I just thought it was
DMC. My
stupid.
Adidas.
Yeah, well, because I was trying to think of like a Halloween costume to do, and my first thought was, why the fuck am I dressing up? There's nobody's
No
gonna come to the
reason.
door. Where I'm not going anywhere. I'm probably gonna hang out with
Dude,
the boys.
nobody. I saw two trick or treaters.
Bro, I think one came to the door, and it was
We
the
had one.
neighbors, and that was
nothing,
it. Like
yeah.
nobody else showed up. I was so
no
like
point.
disappointed.
But
at the
it
same
was
time-
only fun. It was only fun for the people who were like our age who went to parties. I didn't, but
I mean, you did go to a party. It was just
a
just
movie
more-
night.
You had the
More
option
secluded.
to, didn't you?
yeah.
was
I put
something-
it
I was-
in the group chat.
There was something going on.
I was
No,
I was
for Alec.
invited. I was invited to a Halloween party.
Oh yeah, I thought you had a gig. But maybe that was the day before.
It was the day before. I was invited to a Halloween party, and I was like, "Can I bring my friends?" And
They're like, no.
They were like,
they're
your
like,
friends
F
are
to the
bitches.
dad.
he was like, "I'll have to get back to you on that." And then
So a no.
And then he just never replied. So,
So no.
it was a no. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
You considered us beforehand.
That's so
Yeah, and that's why I watched shitty movies with you guys instead of going out.
Only
and
one of
partying.
them was shitty. How dare you?
One of them
Which-
was shitty.
But which one was it?
Cabin in the Woods. Terrible movie.
Cabin in the Woods was
Wow.
the best one.
Fuck you too.
The Fourth Kind.
That was
a
the
shit
best
movie.
one.
The
The fourth kind was
what I didn't like about the fourth kind was that Hulu put it in its horror section, and that's a thriller.
It,
That's
it
not a horror
wasn't.
movie.
It wasn't a horror movie.
It's
At
a
That's
all.
not a horror
suspenseful
movie.
thriller.
It was suspenseful as
And
fuck.
the thing I hate about found footage movies is like this is all real footage, but
Don't watch the Blair Witch Project.
it's
Then
still fucking edited to a certain point, and they don't tell you that, but it is. And it's super unfortunate, but it's based off true events. But so is the Blair Witch Project, and that movie is terribly edited, and it's known to be edited, and it's like it's just it's a thing.
it's not even. And the thing with Blair Witch Project is that it's not even scary. Like, if you just like sit down and like I watch it on a laptop at the teen center, and and like the entire time I'm like, all right, when's anybody gonna pop up or when's anything gonna happen?
Nothing.
And then
ever
they do the
happens.
whole like where the person's standing in the corner and then the camera hits the ground, and then the movie just ends. I'm like,
Cloverfield.
Are you
is
kidding
found
me?
Footage too. Cloverfield actually scared
I was,
the shit
I was
out
like,
of me.
Cloverfield was actually a good movie.
It was a great movie.
I like
I
that.
watched it as a child with my mother. It was just us two. We went to Marie. Really? We went to fucking.
Your mom was like, "Quality time, let's do it."
What's that cafe right by Best Buy at the corner by Chick-fil-A? Right across
Mimi's
the street.
Cafe?
Mimi's. We went to Mimi's afterwards.
That's my shit.
Oh my god!
We went
I
to
haven't, I
fucking-
haven't been to Mimi's Cafe in forever.
We went to Mimi's
Bomb
Cafe
French toast.
for dinner after the movie.
What you doing
gotta
tomorrow?
go for breakfast? Shit,
went-
sleeping in, but afterwards,
we went
Breakfast
for
at Tiffany's.
you want some French toast?
We went for
Hey, you hit
fucking
me up, bro. I'm
dinner.
down.
You know what? I gotta shout out and also blame Ryan real quick for something.
Okay. I gotta
We
do
used
this.
to go to breakfast, and Ryan at Denny's would always get an Arnold Palmer.
And
to this
Arnie Palmy.
and to this
What?
day, I have to get an Arnold Palmer with my breakfast because it's just like it's the most refreshing.
iced tea, it's lemonade, it's refreshing,
Yeah, it's not
man.
soda. It's something in between.
It
and
leaves
it's
your mouth feeling dry.
Really? You don't like
Yeah,
Arnold Palmer?
I can't do it. It's just the iced tea and lemonade, the combination. It makes my mouth feeling dry.
Then just get some iced tea and just get like a lemon.
Or
Or
I'm
something.
gonna,
I'm gonna-
get
I'm gonna-
fucking water.
I'm gonna insert something
Or
real
just
quick.
get a water, whatever.
If at
Or
any
soda.
point this podcast just cuts off because last time you checked, it was an hour and 20 minutes in, right?
Let's check right now.
If at
and
any
you know
point,
what? While you do that, I'm gonna use the restroom.
if at any point
40 minutes.
we have 40 minutes left.
42, but 40.
If at any
Okay,
point
so-
this
okay.
podcast just cuts off, we're sorry, but
We're still going.
we're gonna probably go past it. But we don't know what we can just do the audio. We keep the audio.
Well, yeah, the video will still exist.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna set an alarm.
I was gonna say I'll keep track of it. 40 minutes, right?
I'm setting a
So-
timer right now. 40 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say
8:30.
8:30. Yeah.
No
Dang.
shit. It's only 7.
I know dinner's gonna be great.
Dude, I'm so. What do you want? What do you want to eat after this?
Pizza, that's what.
Oh,
You know,
pizza.
I
that's
was
not
thinking
fucking
of getting
bomb.
pizza too. I was
Oh,
gonna
like a-
get
like a
toppers.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Okay,
Toppers does
so
sound
on
pretty good.
my way here, because I called you. So
You called me twice.
You
today.
guys got here early.
yeah,
Josh appreciates that.
It was like you and Ryan were here at the same time. At least at my house.
okay. So when I called you, I was literally like you leaving my house, and I'm like, you know what sounds good? Cause all day I've been fucking babysitting this hangover, and it sucks. The first time
Yes.
in my
Yo,
life,
mad respect that you're still out here drinking. I've been honestly feeling like shit all week with a hangover, and it's because of Ryan and his mom. Thank
Yeah.
you. But like, I know how hard it is to drink after, like, getting hungover, and you don't feel like drinking at all.
dude, it's the first time in my life that I felt like I was
Same.
dying.
Same.
I didn't fucking feel this bad when I was at the hospital.
Really?
Yeah,
When your heart literally turned off.
yeah, I didn't feel that bad.
When it hit the hard reset.
Yeah, I did not feel bad.
Insert Windows noise for
Yeah,
the
dude.
highlight reel.
No, but like legit, this is the worst I've fucking ever felt. Even with a
Hangovers are
fucking
not
hangover.
fun, dude.
Okay, so when I got the bad hangover, you were like, you do?
I do.
When I got the hangover and I was saying I was hungover, you're like it was all the sugar in the fireball, right?
Yeah.
Did you have anything that was super sugary? Because
was-
for me, sugar fucks it.
Well, I forgot to eat. Okay, so I was supposed to get like a fried rice and whatever. I ended up
Fried rice sounds good
I,
too.
I ended up getting distracted because I was with my friend. So and I didn't eat.
Love you too.
So I went. So on Saturday, my last meal was a piece of bread, like around noon.
That's not a meal, dog. That's a piece of bread.
what
that
are you, Jesus?
bread.
Huh?
Yeah. What are you, Jesus?
I like to think about it sometimes.
Here, my child, you will need this in the days
On your
to come.
30-mile walk.
Yeah. Well, I'll get into that later. But
You have 40 minutes.
so wait, what was it? So yeah, I just forgot to eat, and I ended up. We were drinking White Claws, whatever,
Those are dangerous.
and
So
then
dangerous.
and
I say
then
it sounds like the other day with me and you.
That's what I was talking about.
and then I then was like, oh, we had like vodka.
Motherfucker, they're right in front of you.
Raul, you were
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, we just started having like, oh, let's do shots, and I don't do shots.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
No. No, I will not open the beer for you.
Yeah. So I just started drinking on an empty stomach.
That's,
And my-
That's always a great idea.
that is rough.
That's what fucked me up
I
a
was gonna
week
say
ago.
that's probably what fucked us up too, because we didn't have any shit to eat, huh? And then we just got super drunk.
Yeah, well, did you kind of tell him what happened, or?
Kinda. I mean, I was like, I got Fireball and I got super hungover, and there was sugar, and we mixed a bunch of different
Yeah.
liquors. And
Yeah.
drinks.
So, okay. So you came over to watch Archer, and then we were gonna play like Jack and Daxter or whatever.
yeah,
And
And then we didn't because we just got drunk with your mom.
so,
Which shout out to you guys. You guys are fun to drink with.
and so I bought like 2 12-packs of White Claws because I was like, you guys have been like working out before the podcast and trying to be a little more inclined to be on the healthier side. So I figured, you know
Fucking
what?
cake
You guys
fatty
have been
over
drinking
there.
a lot of beer.
I did
Let's switch it
25
over.
push-ups before coming over today.
Nice.
I'm strong.
I figured
still
let's
doing
switch
more
it
than
over
you.
to some seltzers, be a little more on the healthier side. And
Have you tried to the 70 calorie White Claws?
I'm sorry, what?
There's a White Claw Light?
Yeah,
I have not even heard of it. No.
we sell them. I saw them when I was doing online orders.
It's like hanging out with a
Shit.
target.
I know I'm
just,
going tomorrow.
just thinking about like White
70
Claw is
calories.
upsetting my stomach.
Really?
but
It's a
like
I did it when you say vodka earlier. I was like, oh no.
I think me and Alec went through like 4 or 5 of White Claws each.
We went through a bunch.
And then my mom texted me like in the middle of us watching like shit on Netflix or Hulu, and she's like, "Hey, do you guys want to come out and take a shot of Fireball?"
and
with
I was
us?
down, bro. I was
And-
like, let's
and
go
I
drink
was
with
just
your
like- and
parents.
I looked at Alec and I was like, "All right,
Reckless.
do you want to?" My mom just sent me this text, and he's immediately just goes, "Hell yeah, let's fucking do this."
I was down.
And like puts the controller down, gets up, and walks out of the room, and we go out there, and there's like a bottle of Fireball, a bottle of tequila, a bottle of vodka. Everybody's like got a mixed drink, all talking and shit. Somebody like, when we got out there, my neighbor was on the like
Same.
fell on the ground, and she's like drunk.
Yeah, what you're feeling right now, I felt all week. I promise you.
You couldn't even do sit-ups because of it.
No, my friend.
2 times in a row.
She told me this
For
like
a week.
She told me this like 3 years ago. She's like, as soon as you hit 25, everything's gonna start hurting. And I'm like, bullshit.
100%.
Does I can confirm.
100%.
I can confirm.
And then like, cause before like I would get fucking, like I would fucking drink all night. And like
I'd be
smoke-
hungover for like the first hour of me waking
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
and it was like a legit 3 days
Dude, I
to
would
recover.
I would
Yeah.
go
It
skate.
was
Like,
awful.
What did I get at 25? Heartburn is what I got at 25.
Yeah,
yeah, like
I
I
get
would go.
heartburn by not even fucking eating anything. It just comes up.
The fuck?
Yeah.
You need to go to the doctor.
Yeah, I get
Or
heart
you know
pains
what?
randomly too.
Have you ever had GERD?
What?
Fuck.
Like
isn't that something babies,
GERD?
wives,
GERD.
girls get?
What is GERD?
It's where like the stomach, like where your stomach acid goes into your throat. Kind of gives you that.
So
Like, fat,
acid-
like,
Acid,
like,
I was gonna say acid
that-
reflux.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Let's,
No, I've never had that.
That is the
okay.
worst,
I just-
especially when you're sleeping and like you're like laying on your side, whatever, and all of a sudden you feel like you're gonna fucking puke.
Real
You,
quick.
you know what? You know what helps that? Aloe vera juice.
Oh, for reals?
Yeah,
Drink some
if you
aloe vera
just
gel.
get like a bottle of like
Just
aloe
drink
vera
Vaseline.
with the pulp, if you just like take like 1 or 2 shots before you go to bed, cures it immediately.
Oh, okay.
My mom had that problem for a while, and she would just like take like a swig before she went to bed, and it didn't come around for like another like 2 years.
Oh shit.
So just go to your local 7-Eleven, get a bottle of aloe vera, you're good.
Cool.
You heard it
Thank
here
you.
first.
Real quick.
more you
Raul was
know.
telling something, a story or something. You were saying something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think I lost my train of thought.
Something about 2 years ago.
About
drinking, hungover.
Oh yeah. So yeah, fucking White Claws are the worst, and
They're so good.
they are pretty good.
They're so good.
But
They're
they'll
not
They're so
best.
easy
they'll
to go
just sneak
down.
up on you. That's the thing that I noticed.
Yeah, that's why they're good.
Which is why I wonder what the White Claw Light tastes like. Because if it's 30 less calories, all there
It
fucking
gets
is
you more fucked up.
all there fucking is in a White Claw is water, a little bit of alcohol, and their formula is just right. What the
Yeah.
fuck did they take out to make it less?
Just add more water.
Or probably like took out less sugar.
Yeah, probably sugar.
The sugar is what
Yeah.
helps it. It's what makes it. It's like the perfect ratio.
But I mean, also calories, so just less sugar. It'll be
Yeah,
a
I
little
wonder
more
how much
bland.
sugar's in a 4 Loko.
Fuck
A
ton.
lot. Have you ever had a bitch slap? You know what a bitch slap is?
Few times.
I know
Not
what
the
a
drink
I know
though.
what a bitch slap is, but I don't think I've ever had one.
LA water.
Oh, that's the worst too.
Dude, LA
I
water's
used to
fucking
drink AMF.
disgusting. The only place I've ever seen it at is Stacked.
TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
Really?
That sounds about right. So that's why they get closed down all the time.
It was after. It was after a really big FTVM show. Someone got an LA water because it was like we were celebrating. Like, oh, we just did our big show. And it was like, let's go to TGI Fridays to celebrate in Simi Valley.
Remember getting those AMFs?
Oh, dude, that's
How do
all
you
I drank when I
smoke
turned
fucking-
21.
Yeah,
All
my
I was fucking
early
drinking.
20s. I was like, all
blue drink.
All
All
AMFs.
I can think of when I think of AMF is my 21st birthday and just everybody around me getting sick and me just sitting there just like, what the fuck is
You
happening?
fell asleep. You didn't get sick. You didn't get sick, but you fell asleep, and I thought that was
You did pass
hilarious. Because Ryan, for those of you who don't know, he's got like an iron stomach, man. He could drink and smoke and whatever all day, and he won't throw up. He won't anything. He just falls asleep. He just gets tired, and
Pretty
I want
much.
that.
Well, that's what happened on my 21st because it was like, I think I got like a Jack and Coke and then was just drinking beer, like margaritas. And then like people just kept buying me like margaritas and shots. And then somebody bought me an AMF. And then the people we were hanging out with were all drinking like large AMFs. And this was like peak sunset. So when they were still allowing like people like 18 and plus in.
Good morning, my queens above 18.
This man right
I
here
was in that
saved
crowd.
me on my 21st, driving me.
I wasn't 21 yet.
Oh, I know. I thought you were quoting the
was
hello.
I was
Look,
19.
Mama, I made it to Forbes.
Oh, G-Eazy and Borgor?
But like,
Hello.
I just remember like the one thing I remember about my birthday was like, I remember I was sitting at
It's the
one of the
worst line
tables in the
ever.
Jans, like,
Yeah.
like trying to just like get everything straight and be like, okay, I'm okay, I'm all good. And I see Yesenia and somebody else carrying off their friend because they got sick from AMFs. And then,
Adios.
yeah.
Motherfucker.
And then Alec was looking for his woman at the time out inside Sunset still.
Ooh.
In March of like fucking 3 or 4 years ago.
One of the chicks that you knew in college.
Think back.
Further.
Before
Further.
Emily.
Keep going. Keep going.
Really? She was there?
Yes. Because you left
No
the group
shit.
at one point to dance with her.
Fucking no. I don't know. You're asking the wrong person.
100%, dog. I promise you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. No,
so
yeah.
you went back into back into Sunset to find her.
Yeah,
and
I
then
know who
I
you're
was
talking
sitting at the table. Yesenia and Josh were helping one of our friends puke in the bushes over on the side.
helping them puke. You
I
shoving
wasn't
your
doing
fingers
shit
down their
in
throat.
any bush. First of all, fuck that.
And then I was
I was doing my own thing.
and I'm just sitting there, just like
Standing
okay.
there
I just
drinking water.
make sure you don't throw up. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna hold it together until somebody shows up. And then I think Josh or Alec just picked me up. And was like, all right, we're leaving. I'm like, all right, cool. And I
I
just
finished dancing. Let's go.
and
I didn't get what I wanted.
I remember just like getting in the car, and I didn't throw up that night, but like
You dry heaved a little bit. but
I dry heaved but didn't throw up,
Yeah, you didn't throw up.
and everybody in my family says I did, and I'm like,
Well, they
I
were
have witnesses.
only your brother was awake.
Yeah, and
when
he's like, yeah, he said you threw up. I'm like,
I
no,
I didn't talk to him. I gave you.
He dragged you inside.
Yeah, I
I
had you on my shoulder. I had you on my shoulder. I got you a
I
bottle
wasn't
of
around
water.
for that.
I got you a bottle of water and some Advil. And he was like, "You're a good, you're nice." He was like, "You're a good friend,
I got
Alec."
it. 20
And I was
minutes.
like,
I got it.
I know he's gonna be okay." And I left, and that was it. That was literally the interaction.
Yeah. And I didn't have a hangover the next day, which was even more awesome. Because I think I hit you guys up the next day, like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And nowadays, if I have more than like 7 or 8 beers, then the next morning I'm just like, I don't want to fucking talk to anybody. And fuck,
Leave me alone.
Well, it's Monday.
go away. Fuck you.
Monday is my fucking favorite day of the week.
Why?
Why?
Because
Well,
because
Sorry, if you see a white cat, can you just let us know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
Of
no
course.
worries.
Alright, thank you.
Do you know its name?
Her name is, we call her Kid.
Okay.
All right.
thank
No
you.
problem.
Thank you.
For those of you
so-
listening, the neighbor just asked us to look out for a white cat named Kitten.
I like Mondays because everyone fucking hates Mondays, and I like to be that against the grain kind of individual.
nice.
Where I was like, I fucking love Mondays because it's the first day of
He's
the week.
no Garfield, motherfucker.
It's the first day of the week. You set the tone for the rest of the week.
Actually, the week starts on Sunday. But
Depends.
He kind of right though.
My target work week starts on Sundays.
Retail,
so
yeah,
yes,
that's how it should work.
starts on Sundays, but like Monday is like the first day of the work week. If you have a shitty Monday, you're gonna have a shitty rest of the week. Like,
No.
you set the tone. You fucking start on Mondays. You work tomorrow.
yeah, I work tomorrow.
So if you have a shit day, you're probably gonna have a shit week.
no.
I start
You
on
make
Taco
the-
Tuesdays.
You
No.
make the most of it.
You don't work Monday?
Me?
Yeah.
He's off on
No,
Sundays and Mondays.
no. When I started doing the whole working from home,
Football.
their whole thing was you're required to have 2 days off in a row. So they were like, "What do you want? Like Tuesday, Wednesday? Do you want Monday, Tuesday?" And I'm like, and my first thought was, "Well, football's starting back up," and I'm like. Could I do Sunday, Monday? And they're like, yeah, of course, no problem. So
Yes.
So Sunday football and Monday night football are like my days off. So
Gotcha.
So my first thought is, yay! I can relax. Thank God. Well, I didn't get to watch any football last year.
I watched the Chargers game today, bro. We
Rams
fucked
got
it.
butt fucked by the Dolphins.
Okay,
and the
I'm sorry.
Chargers fucked it. The Chargers
choked. They
fucked it
choked
so
again.
hard.
But at least that was a close game. The Rams
They're
game
all
was
been-
absolutely
the last
fucking
16
disastrous.
They ran the stats, bro. The last 16 games,
choked.
the last 16 games the Chargers had.
They've blown a 14-point lead.
16. We were up by 16 points and we ended up losing by 1 to 3 points.
Yeah.
The last
I lost that pick.
16 games we've had, that's a record. We hold the record for the most chokes
Most chokes.
in a row.
I don't know, man. You and the Atlanta Falcons are in competition for the.
No, we're
Falcons
in
fucking-
first,
the
bro.
Falcons fucking kicked
There's no
your ass.
competition, bro.
Hey,
we're in
fucking-
first.
Am I talking shit about your team?
Nah, I'm on bye. You can't talk shit about me. We beat the
I can talk
Seahawks.
shit about you
I
all I
also
fucking
got all my
want.
picks
Y'all
wrong.
weren't shit a year
I got
ago.
all my picks wrong.
I
think
haven't checked my picks
I got
this week. I
3
know
picks
they're
correct this week.
Bro, yeah, the picks today have been fucking horrible.
my picks were terrible.
horrible. But like, okay, in my
Fuck that.
in my defense, I don't even agree.
got some distance.
I even agree with Atlanta beating us on Thursday night. Like
real?
we
I
played
honestly can't.
horrible.
You haven't had a single win this whole season.
They have. They've
We
won.
talking about-
yeah?
They've won like 3 times.
We're 3-2 right now.
Dude, I don't watch football. I don't care.
Stop talking.
But like,
I don't watch TV.
but like the Rams game though, that was horrible.
That's where that line
because
was delivered.
It was like
Right
okay,
here.
the best way I can describe it was every time Jared Goff got the ball, I thought it was gonna. It was.
You mean the quarterback?
A little thing away from getting intercepted. Like it was always getting tipped or always like. It was so bad.
They're a very 50. The Rams are a very 50-50 team. They're either
If you would just put Aaron Donald on both the offense and the defense, then maybe you'd actually fix your
They're
roster.
either-
You can't do that.
the Rams
You
are
can?
the
Unless you
Rams-
pay them an extra couple $1 million, they're not going to do it.
But this is also Aaron Donald and the LA Rams we're talking about.
The LA Rams are either really hot or really cold. There's no in between. There's no average performance. They're either really good or they just fucking suck.
So you think
ass.
right now they're in the cold phase?
I mean, their record's not that bad. The Cardinals are definitely above them right now in the division, but that's besides the point.
I was about to say, just to kind of get some shit talking on the low end.
I mean, we're on a bye week, so we're probably going to lose our next game.
Dude, man. I'm not excited for next season because with the way
You're only thinking about next season? We're not even doing this season.
Okay,
The
okay,
real
but
season.
hold on. But this is my division. It's me, the Atlanta Falcons, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the New Orleans Saints.
Aren't the Bucks leading?
Currently, yeah.
Yeah,
So I had to go
Brady
against,
actually pulled it
the
through.
Buccaneers,
The
which
division.
have Tom Brady, Antonio Brown, Leonard Fournette, and like all the big guys who have been a free agent this offseason. And then I have to go against Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints, who are already fucking incredible.
Go to White Beaters.
AB is
Shit.
playing again?
A lot of them in the NFL.
AB?
Yeah, is he playing again or? they're
Yeah,
just-
so apparently...
from
so
what I
he-
heard is that they let him in practice. That's about it, right?
He's on the practice squad.
Oh,
That's... I think you're thinking of Des Bryant, I think. Because Des Bryant is on the practice squad for the
Antonio
Ravens.
Brown still has court cases against him, so
Yeah.
I don't think he's playing.
Okay.
But Des Bryant is on a practice squad.
Don't hit your wife.
Des Bryant's on practice squad for the Baltimore Ravens now. But like,
hey your side chick.
but
not your
yeah,
wife.
Antonio
Yeah.
Brown in
Better.
the offseason, he got signed by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and a lot of people have been like, it's going to be like LeBron and the Lakers. They're just going to buy their championship. Because people are already saying like Tampa Bay's going to go to the Super Bowl, and I'm like,
I don't know, dude.
I don't know about that.
Here's
I
the
think
thing,
if-
though. Go ahead.
No,
Sorry.
I was gonna say, I think if anybody's gonna go to the Super Bowl or who's already like, from how it looks right now to potentially going to the championship, I think it would be either the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Baltimore Ravens.
Steelers definitely on track.
Because
But
Steelers are one, still undefeated, and two, the Baltimore Ravens, their quarterback Lamar Jackson, fucking destroys anybody. Yeah. Like,
Or maybe the Buccaneers. They'll probably get to playoffs
I wouldn't be surprised if they get to the playoffs. Honestly,
because they're doing well now that they figure it out. And then they lost last week. Is last week's game, right? The Buccaneers.
I don't think so. No, I think they won. I think they've been on a winning streak. I think the last like 3 weeks. But I remember me, Alec, and Josh. We kind of talked about this a little bit, where it was like, okay, so Tom Brady left the New England Patriots, so this is kind of going to be the deciding factor because Bill Belichick is still there, and so is like Julian Edelman.
No.
So, is it?
It's like watching your uncle walk into the living room.
What's up?
Pretty much.
I'm about to say something racist.
Those black people
But it goes back to,
play football.
is it the New England system that makes the greatest quarterback of all time, or is it the actual quarterback that makes it?
Because the quarterback who gets paid a lot of money, this pool is leaking. It's going to the cables.
It's not leaking, but something's going on.
It looks.
Well, you were splashing.
It looks like a
earlier.
leak.
Anyway,
We'll figure it out later.
but like, I think the first 3 games of the season, it was like they were 1-2. So we kind of like, all right, well,
Well, they won the first one.
maybe it's
and
the
then
New England system, and so
Yeah.
we looked at Cam, and now Cam is
Cam's fucking dropping the ball,
tanking.
bro.
Like I've been saying,
They're like
for,
2-5 or something. They're doing terrible.
like I've been saying for years, man. All he cares about is how he looks in the post game press conference and what he looks like when he makes the touchdown.
Yeah, bro.
That is
Cam,
it.
Cam Newton is not a good sportsman. You know what I'm saying?
Like him being in Carolina the last like 3 or 4 years, it's been like he gets to week 6 or 7, and then because he tries to run the ball every fucking time, or he tries to fight, like he won't fucking let go of it until it's a guaranteed pass, and it's gotten to the point now where his starting position in New England is now in jeopardy because of the record right now.
Yeah, bro. They're doing trash.
Yeah, and the big thing that's been happening in the last couple of years is that he gets like week 7, and then he'll get himself injured, and then the backup has to come in, and then basically get Carolina to the playoffs, which never happens because they usually go up against New Orleans, who just kills them immediately. So at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? As long as I can be better than the Falcons, I'm fine.
This is Arizona's year. I would just like to say Kyler Murray is doing great things. He's the best quarterback there's ever been. Thank you, DeAndre Hopkins is leading in literally every single stat that a wide receiver can get.
And Larry Fitzgerald.
Fitz is not doing much this year, but DeAndre Hopkins is literally doing it all. I would just like to say that Arizona, we're going to win the Super Bowl.
Raul, would you like to talk to us about soccer?
I don't watch soccer.
Real Madrid and fucking Barcelona.
I don't watch.
Who you going
soccer.
for?
I don't follow soccer.
well-
I thought you did.
Ronaldo plays for Juventus now, so he's not on Real Madrid anymore, and Messi still plays for Barcelona.
So where'd he go?
Juventus.
Is that the ones with the white and the baby blue striped jerseys?
No, that is Madrid City. Or no,
Madrid.
Manchester City.
I was about to say, wait. Wait, I thought Madrid. I thought.
Real
Oh wait, no.
Madrid.
I think it's Manchester, where it's red and yellow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Manchester United.
Okay. I remember having a couple of their T-shirts when I used to work in that sports store in the mall, and like nobody came and bought them, and I was like, I kind of want to just buy one just to get out of the store.
Wayne Rooney. He used to play for Man United.
David Beckham.
Shouts out to soccer. David Beckham's dope. He's a cool dude.
He is a cool dude.
He's handsome as fuck.
He's a gentleman.
He's a good looking dude.
He's handsome.
He is a dude, bro.
He should have been at least a background character in The Gentleman.
You think so?
Yeah.
The Gentleman was a good fucking movie.
That was all right.
It's,
saw it on-
it's probably my favorite movie in the last like 5 or 6 years.
I saw it on TV a few days ago, and I was like, I've seen this before.
Right.
I took
Where?
y'all to AMC.
And I was like, where did I see this? And
Right.
he pulls out the gun.
What was that? The scene that when he's like at a sandwich shop, whatever, and he starts beating the fuck out of the kids.
Yeah, Colin Farrell. Yeah.
yeah.
I just love it. If you're gonna stab, don't dance.
Yeah. That is a great movie. I love that.
It's a
movie.
really good movie.
I've been
Yeah.
telling my parents to watch that like since I saw
you are the
it,
king
and
of the
they're just
jungle,
like,
you
I'll get
must
around
know
to it.
You must act like it.
Yeah.
But
So
I
badass.
But I showed my mom the boys, and she went and binge watched the entire
Dude,
series.
The Boys was I know, she was there.
Yeah, she
While we were-
basically watched
while we were
season 1
healing
with us.
from our hangover, she watched like the first season with us. And then, yeah, by the time I got to my back home, I was like, I had like just season 2 to go.
Yeah, bro, it's such a good show. I can't wait for season 3 to come out.
It's a really good show.
It's so good. It's so great.
I also finished Mr. Robot.
Oh, you finished it?
Yeah.
And so what do you think?
Super good.
Yeah.
Super, super good.
A lot of people thought it fall off when Joey Badass kind of came into the frame, and I was like,
He came in like season 2, though.
well, that's the thing, though.
Oh,
they
yeah.
think it fell off after season 2.
Season 2 was really good. Season 1, season 2, great. Season 3 is
Kinda where it
actually
fell off a little bit.
No. 1 through 3 really good. 4 was like shaky in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and then you realize it's not about the resistance anymore. It's about the character development.
Yeah.
And you know my stance on that. It's like either tell me the story or tell me about the characters.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. Like 1 through 3 was all about like getting rid of the 1% and liberating the people.
Yeah.
And then season 4 was all about Elliot's identity and who he is.
Yeah. That's
and,
why.
and I was like, that's fucking all you could ask for.
Yeah, which I know it's stereotypical for like when it comes to the show for like favorite moments, but like I think probably my favorite moment is when he realizes that the hack is officially gone through in the first season, and he like throws up his arms like I won, and then you see like all like everybody that's like on the corrupt side just start burning everything possible to connect themselves with the big thing.
and that's
like
the
the
great
dude
thing.
like oh
Shoot
my
himself,
God.
shot himself on live TV.
Crazy.
But yeah, dude, no, it's like it mellowed out on season 4, but it was a nice ribbon, nice little bow
Yeah.
on the present of that TV show. And I think if you really look at it, it's one of those things that's like it's inspiring because it's like, oh no, we really did it. Like we really took down all of the corrupt. It's like 2 people. You
Yeah.
know, they really took down all of the corrupt system and
I think
changed the world.
I think when they were in the middle of doing, I think season 2 or season 3, I bought one of their pops because I was still working at Hot Topic at the time, and it was one of their like chases or whatever, and it's still sitting in my room because it's so cool because it's just like a dude in a hoodie with the fucking the mask on with like the big like the mustache and the eyebrows and all that shit. But like it's still so cool, and I identify with it so much because like a lot of us nowadays are just like just another person with a mask on at the end of the day.
Facts.
Facts.
If I could real quick,
I'm a cookie cutter individual. I'm my own person.
shut up.
Yes, he is.
If I could real quick, a bit of a shameless plug. How are you liking the incense burner?
It's good. I really like it. I just wish that they would burn slower.
Yeah,
Because like I lit like 1 or 2 today, and by the time they were completely out, I looked over and was like, "What the fuck? It's been barely like a couple." It didn't feel like a whole lot of time had passed. Like I feel like with my incense burner I've had where it's just like the stick, I feel like those have lasted like 30 minutes maybe at the most. With the little like pods, I feel like they've lasted maybe 10
Really?
at the most.
Okay. Do you think?
But it's cool to see like the cascading smoke and all that. So it is. I do really
it's
like.
more
that.
of an aesthetic thing.
I feel like that, but at the same time, like it does make my room smell a lot nicer.
Yeah.
Which I mean, not like the incense wasn't doing that, but like it like it's more present.
Yeah.
The room smells like booty hole to begin with.
They do smell pretty good.
Okay. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks for the
our-
input.
That was our question.
Sounded like a statement.
It sounded like a statement. Yeah.
Your room smells like booty hole to begin with?
There you
No.
go.
Okay. So no, it does.
Tone.
You didn't say it like that. You didn't
And
say it like
didn't say it
that.
like
anything
that.
dirty or
I've had-
smelly, I try to get rid of at the
I've had more
earliest
to drink than
convenience.
anyone.
I get rid of at the earliest
Buy a
convenience.
beer.
Yeah.
I'm one ahead.
My-
They're
my-
6% sober.
My dad claims that I have what's it called, like a blind nose. It's just like you don't smell anything, and my first thought is just like, yeah, because I'm smoking all the time.
Yeah, because I'm always high.
But like that's
cheese.
But do you think it's the ones they sent you with it? Like, do you think there's other ones that you can buy that will last longer? Like, because I bought.
honestly, I have no idea.
You
got a
got
fucking acorn.
yeah, you
on
got
it.
you got the holder, right? Not necessarily the incense.
Yeah.
So maybe they gave you like cheap incense with the holder.
Well, yeah,
So
it's
they
probably
burn-
just like a pack where it's like you bought the vessel. We'll give you the starter pack to begin with.
for sure. Cool.
Yeah. Who knows? Honestly, I haven't looked into it very much since you gave it to me yesterday. But I'll do some research and see if there's like ones that are like lavender or a certain kind of smell, or if they last like a certain amount of time.
Can't do
But-
lavender anymore
Why not?
Why?
because of Gus. I can't do lavender anymore
Because of
Lavender
Gus?
is so-
because of Gus.
What did Gus do?
Lavender is so good.
He wore lavender and he had lavender going on in the background. I can't do lavender anymore because I smell lavender and I think of that scenario we were in. Lavender has been fucking ruined for
Damn,
me
dude. I'm sorry.
forever.
That's a choice you made. And now you gotta live with it.
It is a choice I made. It's a choice of
Welcome to adulthood.
association between two objects, and I can't do it anymore. I fucking hate lavender. Lavender is disgusting to me. I'll no longer like it ever.
It's rough, buddy.
It's rough. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Fun facts about Josh.
What's
more
your
you
favorite?
know.
What's your favorite smell though? If it's not lavender.
Creosote.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
The creosote bush.
That was such a fast response. I couldn't even process it.
I was like, geode? What?
The bush that smells like rain.
Oh, for sure.
Creosote.
Yeah.
Gasoline.
I feel like
Creosote.
Bulvarias.
okay. Well, here, how about this? If there was a certain
Bougainvilleas.
smell you could have, like in your car, like an air freshener, what would it be?
Creosote.
Paris Hilton for men.
Where do you even get that? Where do you buy Paris Hilton for men?
At
Smells so good.
At Abercrombie and Fitch.
at what's it called, the outlets?
Really?
They have a perfume store, like right next to the Nike store.
But CVS has like all their shit behind like the counter.
I don't know if I'd trust CVS with like perfume or
sure about that?
cologne.
Well, they have, like,
I'm pretty sure.
all the shit they have behind the counter, and it's
Here-
like the baby formula, cigarettes, and like
Plan B.
protein.
the shit people steal. I think for me, it's like trying on clothes or anything or shoes. It's like I'd want to be able to try it on. I want to smell it before I buy it. I'm not just gonna buy a new fragrance or buy a new pair of shoes unless I know the fit. Because Josh has recently shown me I've been wearing the wrong size shoes my entire life.
Hell yeah, brother.
I've been wearing
So wait, so what have you been wearing?
10 and a half,
And you should be wearing what, 11s?
12.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I was about to say,
I
I'm
know,
wearing 12s
right?
right now. My fucking
I-
toe is at the very end. I probably need a 12 and a half.
I
Yeah, you do. You need to upsize.
My big ass
I
fucking
grew
feet.
up poor and was praised for shopping quickly, not comfortably. So that's where my
This one, yeah?
This is
Yeah,
good enough.
okay.
You know you're an adult, right?
I am now.
Yeah.
And he doesn't buy anything for
But
himself.
this is the thing, though. He's easy. So it's one of those, like, this looks good.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
he is.
Like, this is comfortable. All right.
Super easy.
As long as it's comfortable and it looks good, you're good.
All you
All
have
you
to
have
do is say hi to him. Literally.
I was gonna say all you have to
I'm
do is
so
say, "I
sad
love
and
you."
alone. If you text me or call me,
His phone number will
Number
be
on the
listed right above her
screen.
head.
All you have to say is
I will
love
have
you."
sex with you.
Just
No
say
shame.
hi.
I am just so
call
sad.
1-800.
I am very lonely. Please love me.
805. Just kidding. I don't know your number by heart.
When you said 805, that my butthole went like this. I was like, oh shit, he knows my number.
818-418.
9132.
There you go. That's someone's number.
Call that number. See if they fuck you.
That's someone's number guaranteed.
867-5309.
Ayine.
Oh yeah, very nice. How much longer do we have?
I don't know. My phone's over
We
there
got
with
8
the
minutes
timer.
left.
It's
Eight-
currently
Well, 7
8:20.
minutes. 7 minutes left.
Hold my beer.
That being said, is there anything you two would like to discuss or talk about before our time today reaches its limit?
It wouldn't be anything I'd probably want to talk about. Just more of like a statement, probably.
So
Let me
what
hear
is
it.
your statement? What is your what do you want to plug? Give to the people.
I think a rip.
Well, I mean, to begin
It
with, that would-
definitely is leaking. Though.
how much time do we have?
7 minutes.
Okay. I mean, if I was going to plug anything, I'd probably say, I mean, to the people, hopefully you had a great Halloween and great holiday season, and hopefully your Thanksgiving and your Christmas is even better. And even though this whole pandemic is happening, that you still got your loved ones and you still got your friends that you're
This fake
still
virus.
close by. But other than that,
Plandemic.
check out my page at
Plandemic.
DJ_Phantom. That's with a 4, not an A. And
It's on screen.
Yeah, we'll put it on anyway. But yeah, just check out my stuff. DM me for bookings and all that.
I'm just here to talk shit. I have nothing going on.
Is there any shit you'd like to talk before we close
You're the
out?
first
Yeah.
ever triple timer.
Yeah, that is true. You're a triple crown
You're the
winner
only
now.
one. Yeah, Triple Crown
And the longest podcast.
and the longest podcast. You hold a few titles right now.
Most originally viewed too.
Yeah,
I was
Not
gonna
paid
say.
for by YouTube ads.
organically.
Fuck you.
Okay, now
We
that
tried, man. You're just not interesting.
You're number 2.
Wow. All right, you know what?
You're number 2.
just
Yeah,
gonna
you are
delete-
number 2.
I'm
So
just gonna delete
you're,
Jack and
number,
Daxter
you're
then.
number 2, and if this is anything, we got 1 and 2. So that means you're both gonna tie
Forget
for
it,
it.
man.
Wait, hold on,
Forget
hold on,
about
hold
it.
I bought ads on the last
Forget
highlight
about it.
video, so
Hold
that's
on.
at like 400 views right now.
Is it really?
It's besides the point. I paid for those.
That's
Wait,
so
hold
dope.
on. Before I go, now that you said that he's been wearing the wrong size of shoes
Yeah,
for the longest fucking time.
like my
This
entire
kid's fucking
life.
stupid.
I was gonna
literally
say,
had
hold
to
on.
take him to go buy
I
pants.
had
Hold on.
no.
Now I see why he fucking doesn't know how to fucking make eggs, and how he fucking sees
I knew that was
that
coming.
so fucking difficult. I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So now we'll make fun of you for
This
it.
kid's fucking dumb.
I figured.
I had no guidance.
Okay, but the thing is that so are you in a lot of cases also.
Yeah, you're fucking.
Yeah,
rich.
defend your
we all
boyfriend right now.
share the stupidity equally.
Defend your boyfriend.
I know how to buy clothes.
If there was a grade, I'd be at the very bottom.
yes,
You'd be like a D.
no
Don't
contest.
fucking agree with him.
All the D's he
No,
gets.
F is the bottom. You're like a little bit above that.
No contest.
Wow,
Ryan is
thanks.
the least out of all of us.
The least what?
Wait,
Intelligent.
who?
Oh yeah, sorry, dog. You're dumb as shit.
You said it yourself.
Love you to
I'm
death.
agreeing with you. That's besides the point.
You're supposed to.
You're not
All right.
And that's mean.
And he finally got around to
4
holding the
minutes.
microphone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here he is, holding it.
For your reviewing pleasure, ladies and
Bro,
gentlemen.
what do you have to plug?
Nothing.
Cool.
Wasabi.
At
Wasabi.
wasabi_plug.
Yeah, that's about it. Other than that,
Bring
just
back Pawn Dulce 95.
Pandulce
Yeah, for
95.
sure.
Do it.
My other
ASAP passion.
I was gonna say ASAP Passion. Yeah.
Pondose was the best though.
Pawn Dulce 95.
I got that nickname because I went to a party and I was wearing like a black Hawaiian shirt, and then like it was when I lost like a good amount of weight, so I looked good. I went from like XL to like a medium.
Jesus.
So I was
Damn.
like, damn, I
What the
look.
fuck happened?
That's
He can still run faster than you, bro. Shut up.
Welcome to my world.
Nice tits. Not. Not.
nice nipples.
Nice
Nah.
nipples. Not.
Oh, I just got tired of being fat, and then I had nothing.
And then you got tired of being skinny.
yeah,
Apparently.
yeah, yeah. No, because I was.
We all did. It's all good.
When I was at the office job, me and my other friend like, let's see who can gain the most weight. And
Okay, that's a friendly bet.
That person's a fucking psycho. That person's gonna kill his family when he grows up.
That's something I would do.
we did. I gained like all the way back.
All
Plus,
the way.
It's so easy to gain weight.
yeah,
It is.
But yeah, I don't have anything. Stay safe. I don't know what else to say. I'm being a little bit of a bitch right now.
Don't have your pets spayed or neutered. Or make sure to have your
We
pets
have 3
spayed or
minutes left. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is episode 50. We've been doing this for 25 weeks.
The fucking specialist episode so far.
Episode 50.
Tune in for episode 100. It's a super secret surprise. I get a bodily harm, Josh.
They'll jump over 3 school buses.
Maybe.
No, it's yes or no.
It's a maybe to that. It's a
It's
yes
a
to this.
maybe.
It's a baby.
It's a maybe.
It's a maybe to this. It's a yes to this. Sometimes maybe good.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Hey. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Sometimes they be good, sometimes they be shit. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here for so long. This is 25 weeks in the making.
Oh, this fucking
Thanks
shit
for being a
is
part of
leaking
this thing
so
of ours.
bad.
This is
We
a
need
kiddie
to take
pool.
care of this pool. It's gonna go
This
with
is a
shit
kiddie
We're
wet.
working on it. We're wrapping it up right now. We're gonna get pizza afterwards. We're gonna eat.
Pizza.
We're gonna watch some shit.
The
Thank you
crusted
guys for
crab
hanging out with
pizza
us.
Is the pizza
My name is
for you
Josh.
and
This
me.
is Ryan. This is Alec. This is Raul.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Multiple times.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Adios.
Let's get this shit cleaned up. It's all over my cables.